Do us a flavour and shine for us, will you? Will you? Go on, do us a flavour. Hello. Hello, shine and shaming. Shine and shaming. Shine and shaming. Hello. 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 Is it you? Are you coming to say hello today? No, no, still isn't. 1564. Still no shine and shaming. Oh, what Pokemon is this?
Name that Pokemon. Where are you? Oh, Lewis. Lewis.
Yeah.
That's a chicken. Duh. Whoa, you're asking what just killed it. Whoa.
Very soon, my friend. Thank you so much. Much loves for you, mate. Much loves. I'm so happy today has now become the best day ever. Oh, we do love the cute walk. We love the cute walk. Absolutely adore that. It's got the kind of thing. So that's the reason for it. Wags, did we get any shinies yesterday? Wags! We didn't. Okay, so yeah, so I'm always an onion. So in that case, I'm a shaman on the top layer. Underneath the shaman, I'm a spinder. Underneath the I'm a shaman at the top layer. I'm a human beneath the shaman. I am a spinder beneath the human. I'm a Zorua beneath the spinder. And I'm a Celebi beneath that. Because Celebi is the onion fairy. I am the onion fairy. I am the onion fairy. Look, it is so small. You saved it. And it came to give you a hug and now it's stuck in the snow again.
No.
Why are you so small?
I need it. I'm going to have to catch it. No, come back.
Why so small? Why so small? Chat. Happy birthday from Wags as well. Oh, we love it. We absolutely. No, none for Jackson either. Ah. Okay, let's have a little look. Dunsparce is not. Gloom is not a shiny. Crawdaunt is shiny! Shiny! Crawdaunt! Shiny Crawdaunt! We've got a new shiny, everybody! Oh my days! I wasn't sure. It looked a little bit washed out, but I'm like, oh my days! We've done it! Shiny, look for it. Shiny, look for it. Did it. Oh my days, we've got ourselves a shiny Crawdaunt. Look at that beautiful little crab. Look at it. Okay, we still check the
I've got a lovely bunch of Dragon Balls. Do-do-do-do. Here they are all sitting in a bunch. Do-do-do-do. 1 star, 2 star, all as big as my head. Give them a toss, I'm landed across the tower. Vegeta wins, bye-bye. Lovely bunch of Dragon Balls. Do-do-do-do. Here they are all sitting in a bunch. Do-do-do-do. 1 star, 2 star, all as big as my head. Give them a toss, I'm landed across the tower. Vegeta wins, bye-bye.
No problem at all. Oh, my memory escapes me. What is that thing we have? Wait, what thing we have? What do we have? We do love the fun. We do love the fun. No doubt. No doubt. Right, Dean, Pioneer, some of you take it. Yes! Love it when the AI takes one. Love it when the AI takes one. Game theory should cover a very important theory. What the dog doing? What is the dog doing?
He's moving around the fan. He's getting a lot of room. Right, I'm just trying to make sure that I've got as much as you in shot as possible. Right, are you ready?
Which way shall I go? Shall I go this way?
Yep. I'm ready. Wait, but... He's going down.
And we're coming up again.
Bring it back up.
Pulling it up. And down.
Wait. What the hell happened?
I've got a lovely bunch of Dragon Balls. Here we are, all sitting in a bunch. One star, two star, all as big as my head. Give me my toss of planet and cross the tower, Vegeta wins. Bye-bye.
What's going on? It's got the kind of thing. So that's the reason for it. Oh, what Pokemon is this?
Name that Pokemon. Where are you? Oh, Lewis.
Yeah.
That's a chicken. Duh. Whoa, your Oshawott just killed it. Whoa.
Hello, Limbuddies and Lurkers alike. Welcome to another Limbo Lewis, aka Twitch Jesus stream. Hope you're all having a wonderful day today. And of course, thank you so much for being here as well. Massively appreciate seeing you. Always do. But today, of course, is our Shiny Saturdays, where we are going to be shiny hunting for Salandit. It is going to be Masuda method. We're going to be continuing. I think we're moving on. I think we've done 130 eggs so far. Yeah, 130 eggs so far. So we'll be smashing on from there, and hopefully seeing the sparkles today. That would be nice. Now, I want to mention as well, I know that obviously I've not been very well for a little while. I think I'm pretty much past the main thrust of the illness. I think I'm pretty much done with that now. When I was at work yesterday, I was pretty much fine with it myself. I do still have the cough. The cough is still hanging around, but it's not too bad. It's not too much of an issue. It sounds a little bit rough, but it's not too bad. And it's very much the tail end of it, which is a good sign. However, I will say I am really struggling with my neck and back again today. It's given me quite a bit of jip. So if you do see me sort of shuffling around a little bit or anything like that, it's probably just so I can get myself comfortable. I am planning on going for the full stream today. Obviously, we've had quite a few streams recently that we've had to cut short because of either my illness or my pain. I'm semi of the opinion that if it does carry on getting bad, I might have to reduce the length of the stream again, but ideally, hopefully we won't have to. So we'll see how we do. But I should be fine. Right, I was going to say, let's have a little flick through the chat and say hello to everyone who's in before we go on to anything else. But one other thing I wanted to mention, and I'm sad to say it's a bit of sad news. A lot of you will probably already know about it anyway. However, I was absolutely devastated yesterday to find out the news that Robbie Coltrane has passed away. Robbie Coltrane famously played Hagrid in the Harry Potter films. I believe he was 76 as well. It was really sad. Absolutely amazing person. Wonderful actor. Wonderful comedian. Yeah, the world will miss Robbie Coltrane 100%. But yeah, I heard the news yesterday and I couldn't not discuss it. So so yeah, really sad. But yeah, rest in peace, Robbie Coltrane. Rest in peace. Yeah, Hagrid's gone. Hagrid has gone. Very sad. On another side of news, though, on some more positive news. There was a trailer dropped yesterday. There was a Pokemon Scarlet and Violet trailer dropped yesterday. It is the follow-up from the first Iono stream that we saw, the Iono stream trailer, I suppose. So yeah, there was a follow-up on that with the answer to what is Iono's partner Pokemon, Iono. And we found what the new Pokemon is. It is a new Pokemon. I did wonder whether it was going to be a Mareep. Mareep was the only thing I could think of all of the electric Pokemon that currently exist that could have fit that. Because it has these little gold and black ear things that look a little bit like eyes, But no, we got something brand new. We got something brand new. The Pokemon is called Bellibolt. It is adorable. I love it. It's so cute. Kind of hoping it gets an evolution. I feel like it is going to get an evolution. It looks like it could run with an evolution. Wouldn't be surprised to see it being another type as well, like a secondary typing. In the trailer, we do see it using ground type moves, so it could well be another ground electric, like Stunfisk. I also wouldn't be surprised to find out it was water electric, like Lantern. But I think those are about the only two I could see it being, just those two, if it was to evolve and gain a type. But Bellibolt is friend-shaped. Bellibolt is friend-shaped. But yeah, I'm really hyped. Really hyped. Oh, in fact, you've actually just made me think of something. So I'm just gonna have a little look on something now, and if it is what I think, I will put it up on the screen for everybody. So the only reason this came into my mind was because Xena mentioned it. Xena mentioned it yesterday, and because I didn't get to watch the trailer straight away. I was at work and I was a very busy day at work yesterday. 160 stops, like 250 houses, like 350 odd parcels. It was an absolute nightmare. See, I didn't have any chance at all to catch the trailer during the day yesterday. However, I did catch the trailer when I got home. So Xena made sure I was able to watch it when I got back, which was great. But I just want to... There we go. So if I can get to that part of the trailer there. Okay. So yeah, but when Xena showed me the trailer, she actually showed me... Because there was technically two trailers that were released yesterday. There was the Iono Stream trailer, and then there was a mini gameplay trailer of Iono and Bellibolt being battled in the gym. So I don't know whether other people have seen that. Like I said, it's one of those ones that, like Xena watched the original trailer, didn't realise this one got dropped a little while after. So I'm just going to get onto that one now as well, because I just want to see... Yeah, okay. So yeah, so I'm going to show this. Let me jump over to this screen here for a second, and there we go. Okay, so this is Iono and Bellibolt. This is Bellibolt that appears in the Iono Stream trailer, right? So this is it in there. Fantastic design, lovely grey belly, yellow dot on the front. Definitely a green colour. Then with little white dots, white bumps on the side with the yellow and black dots, which look like eyes but aren't. They are just bumps. They're more like Pikachu's cheek sacs. The eyes are the little yellow ones above the mouth. Got the little orange dot on the top, orange dot on the two thighs. Pretty standard, right? But yeah, Xena was talking to me yesterday and and essentially asked me the question: has there ever been in the main series games a gym leader with a shiny Pokemon? And I said no. I'm pretty sure there hasn't been. There might have been in the anime, but I'm pretty certain there's not been a gym leader with a shiny in the main series games. Please tell me if I'm wrong. I might have forgotten. But yeah, please let me know if you know of anyone that has. But the reason I think it was interesting is because Xena showed me the playthrough one first, not realizing it wasn't the trailer that she'd seen. Once I'd seen this version of the trailer, I then started to wonder, because if I now go onto this tab here, this is Bellibolt in game. And that, to me, looks more blue, and the orange dots look more white/yellow. And I don't know. It might just be the colouring. But Iono is still the same colour. She's still got the same sort of light pastel blue. There's still the light pastel pink. The yellow is still yellow. So it makes me wonder. Have we seen our first Gen 9 shiny? Have they released, purposefully or accidentally, the first in-game shiny? Now, the thing that gets even more confusing about this is that it's Iono's Bellibolt in both clips. So in the stream, it's one colour, but in the game, it's another. Maybe she has an army. Maybe so. It could well be that, maybe she has two at least. Maybe she has a shiny that she doesn't use. Maybe she has a shiny that she does use. Because obviously we don't know which is the... If this is the shiny, and it's not just a coloration issue, if this is the shiny, we now need to figure out, is she battling with the shiny one, or does she just have the shiny one on her stream? It just makes me wonder. Slowpoke's just said the same thing I just said as well. Or it's just the lights in the trailer that's completely different than the game. It could well be that. The reason I'm questioning it, so normally that would be my first thought straight away. It's just the lighting. It's causing different issues. But the fact that Iono in the back over here, all of her colours are exactly the same as they are in the trailer, whereas the blue on the Bellibolt, yeah, I don't know. I'll tell you what. Save it. Somebody clip this discussion. I might have to do it myself. It might be too long since we started. Maybe we'll save this moment. We'll save this thought. We'll save this idea for when it comes out and for when we can find out what Bellibolt shiny is. If I pulled this, if I've picked this out, oh my days! I haven't heard anybody else talking about this. I'm holding hope. I'm holding out hope. But I mean, to be fair as well, if it is the shiny, so it either goes from green to blue or blue to green, I'm quite happy with it. I think both designs look really good. But I'm just going to jump back again. See, that's the other thing. The belly as well. The belly it's like a dark blue purple on here, but it's kind of essentially a grey-brown on there. Again, could be the lighting. Could very well be the lighting, but I don't know. There just seems to be some pretty big changes. Iono's yellow is different as well, brighter to less brighter. Yeah, true. I suppose I think I'd agree with you there. That yeah, in the stream trailer, it's yellow. It is yellow. But then on the gameplay trailer, it's a dull yellow, maybe a little green. But then that might actually add into the point that this is the shiny form, because if anything, the Bellibolt here is less green. So if there was more green lighting, which is what's making Iono look slightly greener, then Bellibolt should be a greener colour or a duller green, not a blue. Oh, you know what? It's an interesting one. It is an interesting one. I'm willing to see. I'm willing to see as well. But yeah, when it comes to it, we have no idea. We have no idea. But I thought it'd be a little bit of fun just to point that one out there as well. Right, let's have a little flick through the chat and say hello to everybody who's here. And of course, we will get started with a shout out for the one and only Not That Xena. For those of you who don't know Xena already, Xena is an incredible shiny hunter, wonderful Pokemon content creator, an outstanding streamer who screams at every shiny that she finds, and is also my wife. She's my wife. Click that link, smash that follow button, spread that limbo love. You all know the drill. You all know the drill. And Slowpoke gang, welcome in Slowpoke. How are you doing, mate? How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you very much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? First, I think you were Slowpoke. I think you were first in this time. But for those of you who don't know Slowpoke already, Slowpoke is another fantastic, absolutely incredible streamer. Definitely make sure to click the link, smash the follow button, spread that Limbo love. But how are you doing, mate? How are you doing? And Blaze as well. Blaze, welcome in, Blaze. Welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day as well. Thank you ever so much for joining us, as always. But most importantly, Blaze, how are you doing, mate? How are you doing? I'm a little sick, got flu, but I'll be alright. Sorry to hear that, mate. I do hope you get better soon. Sending you all that positive energy and all that Limbo love. Hopefully you've not caught it from me, because I think that's what I've had. Yeah, big rips for Robbie Coltrane. Big rips. Spectre, welcome in, Spectre. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you so much for joining us. Most importantly, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? Also, I did Blaze a shout. I can't remember if I actually shouted him out verbally. For those of you who don't know Blaze, amazing streamer. Click the link, smash the follow button, spread the Limbo love. You all know the drill, but honestly, you're gonna love Blaze. Blaze is amazing. Hagrid is now flying high with the original Dumbledore. This is true as well. This is true. See, I actually went the other way in my mind. I was going to say, Hagrid is now there with his friends. He's with some of his friends that he's made during the time of the books. It's up there with Sirius. With Dobby. Oh, so sad. So sad. And Fred or George. Remember which way around it is. Wait, is it Fred that dies?
I think Fred dies.
Because Fred's dead.
I think that's how we're supposed to remember.
I think that's right, yeah. I think that's right.
I'm worried though. What if it's Fred's not dead?
Well, in all fairness, the epilogue is set, what, 10 years after the 7th year? So that would make them 27, but they go to Hogwarts in 91.
What's your point?
So it would be so if they go to Hogwarts in 91, they finish Hogwarts in 98, meaning it would be 2008. Well, what I'm saying is that in 14 years, we don't know what George has been up to. We don't know if George is still alive. If George is the one that didn't die in the battle.
I thought whichever one didn't die, carried on running Wheezes, and didn't Ron go and help him?
Yeah, but
or is that Cursed Child canon?
No, I think that's in the epilogue. But my point is, at the end of the epilogue, that is in 2008, and that is the last information we have from the Hogwarts world. So anything that happened from 2008 until 2022,
right, I see. So we don't know if the other one's now.
Exactly my point. There we go. We got there. I hope he's all right though. I hope he's all right. I mean, if it was me, I wouldn't want to be leaving Weasley's Wizard Wheezes purely to run. I'm just saying. I heard Ron got an ice cream van for a little while, and that didn't go that well. Watermelon Toad! Very cute. What should be an electric steel type? Well, we do know that it is, as Bellybolt, it is just a pure electric type. But the evolution, if it even gets one, no idea. Bellybolt still looks like the child of Jabba the Hutt. I see it, creepy. I see it. But welcome in, my friend. Welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day as well. Thank you so much for joining us. But how are you doing, creepy? How are you doing? His belly reminds me of a speaker. You know what? I can kind of see that. If any gym leader will have a shiny, it will be the streamer. This, again, it fits. Just saying. Yeah, is that a shiny I see? We're not sure. We have no idea. I'm kind of hoping. I am hoping it is. That would be amazing. Maybe she has an army. Could be. Yeah, maybe she needs 2 speaker belly Pokemon. This could fit. Really is a different color palette, Limbo. I mean, that's what struck me. I think if it was mild differences, I'd probably be more inclined to just err on the side of caution that it is just bad lighting. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Kanyo, welcome in, Kanyo. How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? Spectre, maybe it's because the stream one is more edited than the gameplay one. I mean, that's a thought as well. That is a thought as well. Obviously, the gameplay is just the gameplay. The stream trailer is essentially an animation, so you'd expect differences there. But again, just throwing this one out here as well, is that when it comes to it, both the stream trailer and the gameplay trailer are both being put out there for the same reason, to market the game, and specifically market Belly Bolt. Seems strange to me that to then release two videos that show them in quite different colour schemes. I don't know. For me, you would think they'll have made the gameplay trailer first. That would have been easy for them to do. That they would have then made sure that the Belly Bolt in the trailer is exactly the same colour as the one in the gameplay trailer. I just don't know, you know? You just don't know. Valley Girl! Welcome in, Valley Girl! How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you very much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? But welcome in. I do hope you have a wonderful time here with us as well. Slowpoke doing alright, just showing that I'm not a slowpoke at all at being first. Nice. But else, just trying to focus on the breathing part, 'cause anxiety for real. How are you doing? I'm sorry to hear you're suffering with anxiety, Slowpoke. Sending you all that limbo love, all of that positive energy. And I do truly hope you you feel better soon. But as someone else who also suffers with anxiety issues, I know it's not always the easiest. But please remember, you are appreciated and you are well loved. Especially here, you are well loved here. So, but yeah, just I was gonna say, if you need to dip out or anything like that, honestly, don't you stress about that at all. Your mental health is the most important thing to us here. So honestly, if you need to dip, feel free to dip. If you feel more comfortable being in here in the chat and everything as well, that is totally fine as well. When it comes to it, we're here for you. 100%, my friend. 100%. Spectre, I'm doing good. Got a new controller for my Switch. Nice, Spectre. Very nice. Blaze, thanks for the shout, mate. No problem at all, mate. Anytime. Blaze had a little fun for the couch with the Litwick Community Day today. Loads of Litwicks at my Pokestop at home, and the shiny rate is totally insane. Jealous that you've got a Pokestop at home. I'm going to start with that. I haven't jumped onto the Litwick Community Day, which means I'm probably going to miss it now.
I think it only started half an hour ago, so you can have your phone open.
That's true.
If you want to, of course. You don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, I do need a Litwick and a Lampent shiny, so it means I only need two. Might as well, eh? Might as well. Yes, Freddy's the one who is dead. Thank you, Spectre. Thank you very much. Do appreciate that. I was going to say, I would have been bugging myself for that otherwise. Blaze got 6 shiny Litwicks today. Blaze smashed it, mate. Smashed it. Brownies, welcome in, Brownies. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing? How are you doing? Spectre, the one that didn't die, which was George, ran the shop for about 3 years, then got married and had children. With Angelina, right? Yeah. Angelina
Johnson.
I was going to say ballerina. But yeah, so I mean, do we know that he stopped running the shop when he got married and had children, or that he was running the shop and got married and had children? Like I said, if it was me, if it was my business, I would not be leaving it to run. I would not be leaving it to run. I am in deep with Potterverse lore. I appreciate that, Spectre. I appreciate that. Now, to be fair, I love the lore of the Harry Potterverse. Am I 100% like knowledgeable of it? No. I definitely make mistakes. My knowledge has gaps. It's not bad, but it's definitely got some gaps. But I think that's just because I'm not a Ravenclaw. That is why. I'm a Hufflepuff. I'm more about the feeling. I'm more about the emotion. And snacks. Whereas, yeah, if I was a Ravenclaw, like Xena, who, to be fair, is the font of all Harry Potter knowledge, it's all about the knowledge. It's all about the learning. I see it. I see it. Kanye, I'm doing good. Hunting shiny Psyduck now, because Persimmon is done. Persimmon is a fantastic shiny, but we love shiny Psyduck. Oh, that lovely little blue duck. Love it. Best of luck for you, Kanyo. Best of luck. Spectre, I now have both Urshifu forms. Nice, Spectre. What did you do? Play through the game again, or another account, or something like that? But very nice, Spectre. Very nice. Blaze, to me the colour change is not extreme. It all fits with the contrast scheme of that specific colour, so the chances it is bad lighting is still very big. True, very true. It's just for me it goes from very green, like obviously green, to obviously blue, and I think if it was just that, then I'd be like, yeah, okay. But the fact that the orange bits on the thighs and head become yellow. And the mouth. I've actually only just noticed this. So on the blue one, in the gameplay trailer, the mouth is a pinky orange. Whereas in the stream trailer, it's pure yellow. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It's up in the air. I think it could very well be a coin toss as to whether this is right or not. I just kind of hope it is. I just kind of hope it is. I think it'd be really cool and a real subtle way of throwing a shiny into the trailers. Oh, in fact. Oh, okay. This is fascinating. The whole thing, it all gets deeper now. It all gets deeper. So, gameplay trailer. We see Iono preparing to throw the Pokeball. And it cuts. She doesn't throw the Pokeball. This point would be after the sparkles would appear. Why did they cut it? Why did they cut it? The plot thickens, Xena. It does. Why would you cut the full release of the Pokemon from the ball? Unless it was to hide the fact that it has shiny sparkles. Watch the tongue. Right, let's pause it on the tongue. So that's got the tongue there. Is there a bit with the tongue? I mean, it's a lighter pink. It's a lighter pink. But there's not a lot in it. Not a lot in it. But they are very different colours. That green to that blue. That is very, very different. Very, very different. Look at the shadows in the nose. It doesn't have a nose. Those are eyes! Blaze! Blaze! Those are eyes! The two yellow dots above the mouth. Those are eyes. Yeah, they indicate different lighting. Yeah, the shadows in the top of the eyes as opposed to the bottom of the eyes. But again, it is a big difference in colour. I'm like I said, I'm not saying 100% it is a shiny, but it does seem strange to me. Two videos released on the same day, both by the same company, showcasing a Pokemon that we've not seen before, and we see it in two different colours. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. Like I said, we are going to remember this moment. We are going to remember me predicting this today. And if it turns out it is a shiny, hype. Big hype in the chat. If we find out it's not a shiny, we will just forget I ever had this prediction.
Convenient.
It's got to be convenient. Got to be. Or the lighting of the arena could be different, Blaze. Yeah, it could be different lightings. Yeah, there are definitely thoughts, definitely ideas that it could be one, could be the other. But, when it comes to it, we don't know it is, we don't know it isn't. I just thought it was an interesting thing to pick up on. But exactly, Spectre, you never know though, it could be a shiny she has, and exactly as Ian says, only time will tell. But I thought I'd at least bring that up so you could at least have a little look and think for yourselves. Lost Wolf, welcome in, Lost Wolf. How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you very, very much for joining us. Most importantly though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? Let's go for a quick Limbo jingle for you as well, but we'll do a shout out for you. Whoops. We'll try to. There we go. Boom. But Lost Wolf, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you so much for joining us. But how are you doing? And for those of you who don't know Lost Wolf already, make sure to click the link, smash the follow button, and spread that Limbo love. But how's it going, mate? How is it going? Here is a Limbo jingle for you as well. Blessed. We are absolutely blessed. And Lost Wolf with the healthy trifecta as well. Massively appreciated. Go for a hydrate. Oh, very nice. Posture check, much appreciated. And a stretch. Whoa. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm struggling a little bit with the old pain today. Right, let's catch that Litwick. It's not shiny, but we'll catch it. Speaking of community today, I got my level 1 Lampent! Already had Chandelure! Yes, Slowpoke! Well done, mate. Well done. Spectre, if they do, then I'm gonna get it shiny if I can. Oh, to be fair, if this is the shiny form, I want the shiny form. But exactly, who knows, who knows? And Brownie's not bad, Lewis. I thought I'd give Pokemon Unite another try and found my new main. Oh, who's your new main then, Brownies? I haven't touched it since about 2 or 3 weeks after it released. But I know there's been loads of updates. Oh, Blaze, but I got 2 spare shinies if you don't get them, TJ. Appreciated, Blaze. Appreciated. Let's see, I've got another Litwick, another non-shiny Litwick. Snacks. Hufflepuffs are all about snacks. He stopped running it and left it to run, and Hermione to run it. Right. Yeah, so that makes sense. I'm going to say, Ron on his own, nah. Ron with Hermione, I'm like, okay, yeah, Hermione's going to be there to, make sure the books are being covered correctly, make sure the finances are in order, and all that. Now, I do wonder, though. I do wonder, because, obviously, the Cursed Child is generally not considered canon to anybody who follows Harry Potter. But I know that in the Cursed Child, Hermione is Minister for Magic? I think? Is that true in the canon elsewise? Let us know, Spectre, let us know. Nightwing! Welcome in, Nightwing. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? And Jeff, good morning, Limbo. How are you? I'm fine, just a tad tired, just woke up. Yeah, not too bad at all, Jeff. Having a bit of struggle with the old neck and back, but generally not too bad. But thank you very much for asking. Glad to hear you're fine. Sad to hear you're tired. But yeah, get yourself comfy, get yourself cozy, and enjoy your Saturday with us. And GB, Limbo Lewis is cool and amazing. Like a Mewtwo is a legend. GB, you are far too kind, my brother. Far too kind. But let's get a quick shout out going for GB as well. For those of you who don't know GB, GB is an absolute superstar streamer, wonderful, wonderful friend of ours, incredibly amazing person, one of the most genuinely wonderful people, like one of the most genuinely wonderful people you'll ever meet. Please make sure to click that link, smash that follow button, and spread that Limbo love. But GB, how are you doing, mate? How are you doing? Blaze, but the grey on the belly stays a darker grey, and grey shows the least on the contrast scale. Again, this is true. This is true. But again, is this? I mean, this could work both ways. It could be that the belly stays a darker grey, which could be proof that it is just a lighting thing. It could also be proof that it is the shiny colour. The grey, if the grey doesn't really change much, same thing happens on Pikachu with its cheeks. Pikachu's cheeks don't change that much. So there are shinies out there that do keep some of their original colour scheme, even when they're in their shiny form. So, again, we just don't know. It's pure speculation, but it's a bit of fun. The plot thickens. Well, Tom, maybe that helps. Wouldn't the sparkles be after the animation? I'm pretty sure the sparkles will come out on release. So if they throw the ball, sparkle, animation. I might be wrong, but that feels like it could be. It's interesting for sure. Yeah, both sides have lots of good points, 100%. Spectre just got shiny Litwick on Pokemon Go. Nice, nice, nice. Still trying to get a shiny myself. Just catching these Litwicks. Or it's like Shellos / Gastrodon. I mean, that's a thought, Slowpoke. Yeah, it could be different forms. Like an East Sea and West Sea. That's not crazy. That's not crazy. Still think it's just not a shiny. It might well not be. It might well not be. But, like I said, it's just interesting to me that they've released 2 trailers on the same day, advertising the same Pokemon in different colours. Just seems interesting. This is interesting indeed. I'm glad you're finding it interesting, GB. It's a thought. It's a thought. Lost Wolf. So, shiny, we remember this. If not, we forget it. Spot on, my friend. Spot on. But you're doing good. Great to hear that as well. Great to hear. How are you and Xena doing? Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Thank you very much for asking. Oh, you're an absolute legend, Lost Wolf. Absolute legend. Xena, caught the shiny cursed candle. Yes, Spectre. Yes. But seeing as both of them are busy with the Ministry, they left it to Ginny. Wait, what does Ron do at the Ministry? Yeah, okay. I'm definitely behind. I'm definitely behind on Potter Law. Does Ron get a job at the Ministry? I always wondered, to be fair. I always wondered that. I was kind of half expected Harry and Ron would both go in to be auras, but Ron didn't have the grades. I mean, technically, neither Harry nor Ron would have had the grades, because Hermione was the only of the 3 that went back to complete her 7th year, right? The other 2 didn't, if I remember correctly. Brownies, I also haven't played Unite like a week since it came out. My new main is Greedent. Nice, Brownies. Love Greedent as well. Love Greedent. And Blaze, also very true, TJ. I try. Fire Dragon! Welcome in, Fire Dragon. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day as well. Thank you so much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? But how are things, my guy? Not too bad, my friend. Not too bad. Thank you so much for asking, though. Do appreciate you. GB Lewis, I picked up a super cool artwork of the duck start of Pokemon Scarlet Violet last weekend. It's so cool! Quaxley. I'm so excited to take on Quaxley. So excited to take on Quaxley. 100%. But yeah, GB, if you want, if it's something you're happy to do, you don't have to if you don't want to. We do have an artwork section in the Discord. We would love to see it, 100%. I am very excited to see it if you if you are happy to post a picture of it. Thanks for the shout out. Anytime, GB. Anytime, my friend. Anytime. Harry is the head aura and Ron is an aura. Gotcha. That makes sense. But it is a little surprising that, because, yeah, they're doing that without their newts. They have no newts, do they, Harry and Ron? Because they didn't go back to Hogwarts to complete their 7th year, whereas Hermione did. And that must have been so surreal for Hermione to go back to Hogwarts, but without Ron and without Harry. I mean, Ginny still would have been there, I suppose, but yeah, I mean, that must have been surreal. That must have been so strange. I actually, you know what? That's actually a year I would like to see. More than I'd like to see The Cursed Child. I would like to see the following year after the Battle of Hogwarts. So essentially the year after the Deathly Hallows. And essentially just follow Hermione. But there's so much that would be interesting there. There'd be so much interesting things to pick up on. How is the staff at the school now? Obviously, there's going to be a few staff that aren't around or aren't available. There's probably some classes, some teaching roles that need to be filled. What's happened with the Slytherins? Because the Slytherins, in the books and the films, a little bit. I think it was a little bit worse in the films, but. Like in the films especially, when it came to, are you going to help us in the Battle of Hogwarts, and the Slytherins all went, and I'm like, how do you come back to Hogwarts after that? So for the, 6th years and below, during the Battle of Hogwarts, that are essentially fighting on the side opposite to Hogwarts, because their families were, or anything like that, I kind of get that, but yeah, that must have been strange. That must have been so odd. Would there be a class, say for example, maybe the Gryffindor third years? Maybe they suffered more losses than any other. Is there one year group that is very, very small now? I don't know. There's a lot of things I'd like to see, and I think that could be a really interesting sequel, really interesting follow up. Essentially, Hermione Granger and the rebuild year, something like that. Oh, I've got all kinds of thoughts now. That must be a fanfic. There must be a fanfic out there of the next year. So Ginny's last year, Hermione's repeat year, the year after the Battle of Hogwarts. Oh, I've got thinking. Where are we in the chat as well? There we go. Nightwing, I'm here lurking. Enjoy your lurk, Nightwing. Enjoy your lurk. We always appreciate a lurker. And Fire Dragon, I'm fine. Just trying not to murder my friends. I'm currently cleaning a house while she's away. And I'm finding stuff where stuff shouldn't be, like shoes next to the shoe rack. No. But you're doing such a... I'll tell you what, one amazing thing to do. Cleaning up your friend's house. Love that. Because in the last time she would have been there, she would have been fighting for her life. Oh no! I hope she's okay. Spectre, that's how they became that role, because Hermione is the minister. Right. Just out of interest though, is that in all canon, or is that in Cursed Child canon? Because I honestly cannot consider Cursed Child canon. Red Sheep, Limbo Mimbo, Father Lewis, welcome in, Red Sheep. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you very much for joining us. Most importantly though, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? And oh, what Pokemon is that? This is the new Pokemon that has been revealed in the latest trailer. It was technically revealed in two separate mini trailers yesterday. And yeah, the only reason I brought it up, because I didn't want to go through the trailer today, because I think most people will have seen it by now. But what I did want to show was that essentially there was a gameplay trailer, which is this one, and there was also a animated trailer, a stream trailer. And it just struck me as interesting that in the gameplay trailer, Bellibolt is this wonderful sort of blue colour, but in the stream, it's a green colour. Just strikes me as interesting. I mean, Hermione was fighting for life last time she was at Hogwarts. Gotcha. I was going to say, I was worried about your friend for a second. Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, exactly. Last time she was there, she was fighting for life. She's seen friends and, well, I was going to say family. I mean, friends, but anyway, she's seen people that are very, very close to her die in front of her. Literally like you said, fighting for her life and for the life of pretty much everybody. The rebuild as well, the rebuild of Hogwarts. Would it have just been a matter of flick a wand and it's just fixed? Or because of how magically protected Hogwarts Castle is, would they have had to have done some of it manually? Well, you know, again, it's all those little things that I'd love them to have done one more year of, especially as we know that Hermione went there. They could even do, you know, JK could even do chapters about Harry and Ron not at Hogwarts and you know, sort of progressing into the world of work or stuff like that. I think that would have been interesting. GB, I love being here. GB, we love having you here, my friend. We love having you here. Fire Dragon. Also, Hermione erased herself from her parents' lives. She would have needed to fix that. That's true. That's true. I mean, the other question is, would she be able to erase herself from her parents' lives? You know, because if she's unerased, will her parents then just think, why didn't we have a daughter for a year? Yeah. I know that there's theories out there as well that Hermione didn't have a good relationship with her parents anyway. She cared about them because they were her parents, but she didn't have the greatest relationship with them anyway. And the theory behind this is that Hermione very, very, very rarely talks about her parents at school. Harry talks about his parents more. Harry talks about the Dursleys more. Ron talks about his family more. Hermione very, very rarely talks about her parents. They're muggles, they're dentists, that's about it. So yeah, it could well be that she... I'm not saying it was a bad family relationship, but maybe it is just a matter of she just sort of cut her ties, that, you know, she sees herself as part of the magical world now, and every time she went back to the muggle world, it wasn't that great. Which also explains why after the first year, the first summer, she went back to her parents' house. After, you know, all the years after that, she pretty much spent with Ron's family, with the Weasleys. So I don't know. Could be. Imagine the folks being happier without her. Oh my god. Oh my days. But that's it. As it stands, assuming that she hasn't unerased them, they don't know. Red Sheep. And I'm doing wonderful Sheep Dance today as always. Thank you. Just found out about Robbie Coltrane. Yeah, that's, to be fair, part of the reason Harry Potter's coming up a little bit today as well. We did mention that earlier on in the stream as well. So yeah, so just a little confused. For me, it kind of came as a shock, but otherwise I'm doing wonderful Sheep-tastic. Fantastic to hear, mate. Yeah, I mean, Robbie Coltrane has been ill for a good number of years now. People have been saying that, like, for the past 2 or 3 years, he has just been living in pretty much constant pain. So yeah, it's a surprise, especially for people who didn't know that stuff was going on. But I think it was expected, but not expected now, if you get my meaning. But yeah, I think 76, Robbie Coltrane, so a fair age. I can say still young, well, youngish. You know, still could, you know, there's people that live longer, but yeah. Kane, welcome in, Kane. How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day, and thank you so much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, Kane? How are you doing? And Spectre, yeah, the only reason why Ron and Harry got their jobs was because Hermione was minister. Right, so that's going to be my next question then. So, So clearly Hermione doesn't become minister in the year following the Battle of Hogwarts, because she does a final year of school. What do Harry and Ron do for that year? I mean, Ron goes to work for Weez's Wizard Wheezes. What does Harry do? What does Harry do for that entire year? Even then, Hermione is not becoming Minister of Magic the year she comes out of Hogwarts. So what are Harry and Ron doing? Well, we know what Ron's doing. Ron's working at Weez's Wizard Wheezes. What does Harry do in between the Battle of Hogwarts and Hermione becoming the Minister of Magic? Yeah, oh, poor Robbie. No clue about that part. Yeah, a lot of people didn't. The man will forever be immortalised in the films he took part in. 100%. I'm going to say he's someone that started off as a comedian, one of Britain's best. Became a serious actor, I believe, in the TV show Cracker, which was huge in the 70s. Absolutely huge. And then obviously became, like, globally famous, globally renowned for playing Hagrid. And in all fairness, I don't think anybody anybody in this world could ever have done Hagrid justice as well as Robbie Coltrane did. In the same way that Alan Rickman as Snape couldn't be replaced, Robbie Williams as the genie in Aladdin could never be replaced. I feel it's the same thing with Robbie Coltrane and Hagrid. It suggested that Harry helps out the shop. Right, yeah. And I suppose technically Harry doesn't need the money, so there's that. But it just made me curious as to what he was spending his time doing. Harry's probably causing trouble in some way or another. That is a shout. That is an absolute shout, Fire Dragon. Absolute shout. Okay, I'm good. Just chilling, playing Persona 5. I hate the Reaper trying to level in mementos and the toughest mob shows up every 10 minutes. But what a game, and what a soundtrack, Kane. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. Right, so. Oh, I just realised I've got a ton of Litwicks around me. Still not a shiny one, though. Let's keep trying to catch those as we move over to the game screen. And we'll get ourselves all set up. So, let's get the switch showing on the screen. Boop, there we go. I'm still stood in the spot during, stood in the spot where we were all standing during Xena's stream. A little bit, although it also suggested that he gets another wand made as well. Yeah, because he, because that's a weird thing, isn't it? That Harry at that point, so he's broken the Elder Wand and that's gone. That wand should be his. His own wand has already been broken. Draco's has become his. Like at the end of the books, like Harry has like 2 or 3 wands that could be attributed to him. But there's a point made, isn't there, that they're not maybe they're not 100% loyal because they were somebody else's. I'm not sure. But yeah, there was conversation. Yeah, I think I've heard about that. That it gets another one made as well. I wonder who he got it made by. Fire Dragon. Imagine Harry secretly sought to defeat Voldemort because he wanted to become the most powerful Dark Wizard of all time himself. Fire Dragon. We don't know that that's not the truth. Reaper at my level will kill my characters in one shot. Kane, get out of there! Get out of there! Right, where's the box we've been working on? There it is. Zoop. Pop that there, so we've got the Colossal. I think we're about there. Spectre, it suggested that Harry in total has 4 wands. One he had made, which obeys him, and the other 3 are fighting back. At what point in the timeline? So has 4 wands. One he had made, which I'm assuming that's you're either referencing the one he's had made after leaving Hogwarts, or the wand he got made by Ollivander at the very start. I just want to confirm which one you mean there, so I know whereabouts in the timeline we're talking. So is it a matter of he's had 4 wands that will work for him? So Harry's, Draco's, Elder, the one he has made after Hogwarts, right? So yeah, so the one he's made after Hogwarts plus the other 3 that argue against him. One of which will be Draco's, and then 2 others. Whose are the others? Nam! Welcome in, Nam! How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? Kane, I do. You can tell he's spawning by the chains rattling sound. Perfectly fits Halloween, the theme of the Reaper. I love it. Absolutely love it. Louise! Emma, how are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining us. Most importantly, though, Emma, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? Like I said, still got that little bit of a tickly cough. Oh. But yeah, for those of you who don't know Emma already, Emma is an absolute superstar streamer. Wonderful, wonderful friend of ours. And honestly, deserves your support. We absolutely adore Emma. Absolutely adore Emma to pieces. It isn't... I just got my first shiny Litwick a few minutes ago. Nice, nice. So yeah, so I'm currently... I've got Pokemon Go open on my lap. And I'm just flicking between the Litwicks to try and grab a Sheen. It's not happened yet, though. Not happened yet. Not done that many, though. Not done that many. So, let's get on the bike. Let's make sure my shiny counter is working. There's the image. Should be this one. The counter is this one. Masuda, start hunt. There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, my neck. Oh, my neck. I was about to say you sound better, and then he started coughing. Yeah, so this is the thing. So I am generally better. I'm not feeling ill anymore. I'm not feverish or anything like that. However, I've just got the tail end of the cough still, and because you know, sometimes you get a cough and it doesn't go. You feel better, but the cough sticks around a little bit. That's the position I'm in. Unfortunately, I am struggling a little bit with my neck and back pain today. It is slowly getting worse. Slowly getting worse. But I'll be alright. I will be alright. It isn't said whose ones the other two are. Right, right. He never gets, like, in the story, in what's written, we never see him give up Dracos, do we? So that could be one of them. Careful, Lewis, don't need you joining the Hordes of the Undead. Don't worry, I don't plan to, but if I do, then thanks to my name of Twitch Jesus, I will return in 3 days. And now, if I get 3 shiny Litwicks, I count this community day as a success. See, I will be happy with 2. I will be happy with 2. Okay, and isn't Voldemort's wand one of them? That would be the Elder Wand at that point. But Harry disposes of the Elder Wand. Spectre, shiny candle after 10. I've not done 10 yet. I've not done 10. I'll have a look how many I have done in a minute. Okay, what we got? No, no good. Bye-bye. 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 Kane, I've still not completed Persona 5 Royal yet. I keep mucking up and restarting. No worries, Kane, no worries, but you've got this, you've got this. As long as you're enjoying it as well, that is all that matters. Nam, anyway, I've got to go. Good luck with Salandit and Litwicks. Thank you, Nam. Much appreciated, my friend. Much appreciated. But enjoy the rest of your day, and we will definitely catch up on the flip side. I am sure. Catch it. There we go. Let's grab an egg. Let's grab an egg. Community Day just ended here in the Netherlands. Shiny count 9. To be fair, Blaze, that is a good run. That is a good run. Zach, good morning. Good morning, Zach. How are you doing, mate? How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day as well. Thank you very much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today? How are you doing, my friend? Sorry, just trying to catch some Litwicks on the Community Day. I just got 100% Chandelure from research. Damn, nice. Very nice. Fire Dragon, I caught another 4 Mons the Shiny Dex on PLA yesterday. Very nice as well. Well done there, Fire Dragon. Still not shiny. Deckless! Deck, welcome in, Deck. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you very much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? Finally up late enough to watch, but it's lovely to have you in here. It is always an absolute pleasure. Yeah, isn't Voldemort's wand one of them? That one should have been destroyed, because the wand that he gets from Voldemort is the Elder Wand, which arguably, the Elder Wand doesn't belong, doesn't become Voldemort's, because Voldemort isn't the one who, yeah, isn't the one who wins it. I think it's either Snape or Draco, and then I think it's Draco, and then when Harry, because Harry Expelliarmus' Draco, that's when it becomes his. I think. But that's 3 days of that content. True. One of those days would usually be a day when I'm working, though, so we might be right. As far as I know, he doesn't get rid of Dracos. Yeah, so Dracos is probably one of them, then. Emma, in the book, he fixes his own one first, though. Cringe every time in the film. Yeah, so he shouldn't be able to fix his own wand in that way, right? Wouldn't one be his godfather's wand? I don't think he uses Expelliarmus on Sirius, nor beat him. So yeah, the only way a wand will change allegiances and change loyalty would be to essentially beat the other wizard or Expelliarmus and claim it yourself. I think. But yeah, don't believe he inherited Sirius's wand. No. I assume Sirius's wand went through the the shroud. Never to be seen again. And that one's no good. It's my best one ever, to be fair. Blaze, honestly, that is a fantastic set of shinies. Fantastic. Is that great? How about you? Not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Kane, I'm just thinking of whose one he could have. That's the interesting thing. That is the curious thing. Does make you wonder. Ladavi! Welcome in, Ladavi. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Enjoy your lurk, my friend. Enjoy your lurk. But yeah, we'll catch up. But yeah, hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, Ladavi. Lovely to see you. Day, I'm good. Went to PAX Australia last week, and now I'm just missing everyone, especially my partner. Now I'm home. Oh, bless you, Deck. Bless you. Hope you had a wonderful time at PAX, though. Spectre Limbo. It is Draco. Oh, Draco who gains the Elder Wand's power, and then Harry gains Elder Wand from disarming Draco. Jeff, now I want to watch the films. To be fair, the films are good. I would say the first two are a bit, they get better from there, though. They get better from there. And Raph, welcome in, Raph. Welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you very much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? So yes, there was in Xena's stream when she got the Arceus. Well, rip my ears. I mean, to be fair, it's always said both on my stream and Xena's, Xena screams at shiny Pokemon. Yeah, it was an amazing stream. Getting that shiny Arceus. Oh my days. The banana llama has been caught. The banana llama has been caught. The Elder Wand supposedly allows you to fix the wand in that matter. In that manner. Right, that makes sense. You can't fix a broken wand unless with perhaps the most powerful wand in the world. I believe Ollivander said something like that. That makes sense, actually, Emma. That does make sense. Dan Cole, I bought the research bundle thing. Hopefully I can get at least 2 3-star Litwick, and the end reward is a Chandelure. Caught mine, bang, 100%. Also caught 11 shinies in an hour. Amazing. Spectre, technically the one Sirius had belongs to Bellatrix. Oh, because she beat him. But you have to be able to claim the wand as well, right? So if the wand went through the shroud with Sirius, then the wand is, yeah, technically lined up loyal to Bellatrix, but is no longer accessible to Bellatrix. Kane, couldn't he end up with one of his parents' wands? No, for one, I think we would have seen that before this point. You know, so we would have seen like Harry using his dad's wand at some point or something like that. But no, I think the one. In fact, I don't know where James and Lily's wands are. He fixed his with the old one, which has that power. Spot on. She got the Arceus. Did he get custard lava Marla? Indeed, she did. She did. She got it. Oh, it was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Such hype. Such hype. In a fact, Sirius's one's allegiance is to Molly Weasley. Right, now, I think this is something that has been discussed in the past. I think J.K. Rowling has sort of put a little bit of a rule on this, that just disarming somebody isn't enough to change a one's allegiance. Otherwise, like Harry's and Draco's will have swapped between the two of those a million times during their like little scraps. The amount of times Harry uses Expelliarmus, well, throughout the entire book. During the DA sessions, everybody's wand, when they're all practicing Expelliarmus, would have belonged to everybody else. So there's more. It's not just that. So this. And there's also the question. There's also the question of there's still the question of, does Sirius get killed by Bellatrix, or does he get killed by the Shroud? Even in the books, that isn't clear. It isn't clear for one way or the other. So yeah, that Sirius's one is a tough one. Like I said, technically, it is no longer within the human realm. It is in the spirit realm or whatever is behind that shroud. So Sirius's wand, I think it's fair to say is gone. It is gone. What was the Blackthorn, which was given to him by Ron, who stole it from a Snatcher? Kane, spot on. Great knowledge there. And I think it's very rare to do hand-me-down ones unless absolutely necessary. Otherwise, we would have seen many more grandfather's ones, and Ollivander's would have been going out of business. Yeah. Isn't Ron's wand a hand-me-down? I've got a feeling Ron's wand is a hand-me-down. Fire Dragon, speaking of the banana llama, I recall my friend's first encounter with Arceus and was shiny. They killed it. No. Oh my days. But then Molly killed Bellatrix. Yeah. So technically, yeah, Bellatrix killed Sirius, potentially, and then Molly killed Bellatrix. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna hide. I don't know how far. It's alright, Dan. It's alright. We're talking about lots of things. It is, but the Weasleys are very famously super poor. This is true. And yes, Ron's backfire one was a hand-me-down. Oh, the backfiring one. Yeah. That's the one. Fire Dragon. They set up Hail and use False Swipe, which, well, isn't a good combo. Yeah, that's not a great idea. That's not a great idea at all. Get it down to 1 HP and let the hail take it out. Then you can catch it, right? Right? Yeah, that poor guy. He gets the spell right and it still backfires. Yeah, he just can't. He can't do right for wrong. Can run. Can't do right for wrong. We love it. We absolutely love that. Let me get my little thing up here so I know what we've got in there at the minute. 5 correct IV. Perfect. It's one of the things that ticks me off in the anime. The fact Ash does knock out the Pokemon fully, then catch it thereafter. Yeah, it is a bit frustrating. But I think it's because it's essentially the game needs it to work in one way, but I don't think that necessarily translates. That doesn't necessarily translate to the show. Because otherwise, if Ash was to... Because they would have to do it at some point. Ash knocks out a Pokemon, and then he just goes, oh, well, can't catch that now, and just walks away from it. I think it's probably one of those things where you have to sort of... It's a suspension of disbelief. You got to sort of just accept it for the fact it's anime rules. The other thing is, as well, obviously game canon and anime canon are completely different things, like completely different. But yeah, it would have been absolutely hilarious. Ash just walking away like, oh, well, Pikachu knocked it out, never mind, didn't want that anyway. Maybe you should have held the one backwards. Then it would have fired the right way, but... We have already seen that if you don't flick and swish correctly, Seamus Finnegan taught us this, if you don't flick and swish correctly, things will set on fire, things will explode, you will not have a good time. So in other words, if he'd held it the other way, then if it had backfired, it would have hit Malfoy, but he then wouldn't have got the spell correct. Can't win. Yeah, it turns out he'd probably hold it the wrong way, do that, and then it's just got to go. It just ends up being like Alohomora and just like unlocks Draco's flies and his trousers fall down. I don't think it would have even worked. That's the thing. You're gonna have a bad time, okay? Oh, please! I think that's two different South Park references. You got Mr. Mackey. Like, drugs bad, okay. No running in the halls, okay. And, you're gonna have a bad time. That is the ski instructor. That's the ski instructor, yeah. If you don't do the pizza after the french fries, you're gonna have a bad time. Applin Lover! Welcome in, Applin Lover. How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you very much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing? How are you doing today? Thank you so much for the follow, though. Massively, massively appreciated. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time with us. And say today we are doing our shiny Salandit Masuda method hunt. Trying to see if we can get ourselves a little sparkle lizard. Little sparkly, poisonous fire lizard. So 150 in, 151 with this one. That episode was funny. To me, yeah, no, 100%. 100%. I'm doing good. Great to hear, my friend. Great to hear. I'm Masuda hunting Mimikyu. Nice. Love Mimikyu's shiny. Don't have one myself. How many eggs have you gone through so far? But best of luck to you, Applin. Best of luck. In fact. Oh, in fact, before we do that, Fire Dragon with the sub! Fire Dragon, thank you so much, my friend. So much. Massively appreciated, but never, ever expected. So thank you so much. Makes a massive difference to us here as well. I was going to say, one day, maybe, hopefully, I'd love to say this full time, to be able to do this and not have to worry about other work. And subs will be the way that we'll get there. So honestly, they mean a massive, massive amount to us. And honestly, it is a huge, huge thing. But yeah. Otherwise, yeah, we'll just carry on. We won't stop. Gotta show support, the awesome content, Fire Dragon. Honestly, thank you so much. That is so, so kind of you. Massive, massive, massive Limbo loves. Massive Limbo loves. But Applin, let's do a Twitch Jesus prayer for you. So, in the name of Arceus, Twitch Jesus, and the Holy Chat, please grant Applin that shiny, shiny Mimikyu look. Shaman, shaman, shaman. I'm Masuda hunting and have shiny charm, and I'm egg 1,490, so you've gone quite a way above odds. That sucks. You're almost 3 times odds. So yeah, hopefully, Applin, hopefully it will come soon. Okay, and Harry's supposed to have used Hermione's wand when they're on the run after the Phoenix. Yeah, so Harry did use Hermione's wand, but I don't think Hermione's wand changed allegiance. I think that was just a matter of that Hermione was like, yeah, you can use this, and so the wand agreed. But it's fascinating. Like, wand lore is fascinating. Shaman, thank you for the Shaman Blaze. The Shaman makes it work. That's the one. He wouldn't have been able to hurt Hermione with her own wand, I don't think. That's a fair point as well, Emma. That is a fair point as well. And I think you are correct there. Yeah, it was the wand was happy to be used by Harry, but would always have been most loyal to Hermione. I think is fair. But that's purely because Hermione allowed the wand to be used. It was less powerful because he had no affinity with it because he didn't win it. So yeah, so there's that as well. So it wasn't as powerful. Wand lore, you know. But yeah, it'll always be less powerful when it isn't yours, which I think is fair. Right. Have you gotten any male shiny Salandit? We haven't had any at all yet. We haven't had any shinies at all. If we do get a male shiny Salandit though, I will be very happy. I will be very happy as I need a shiny Salandit and a shiny Salazzle. So yeah, so it doesn't bother me either way. Doesn't bother me either way. But no, as it stands so far, we haven't had a single shiny Salandit yet. Hermione's, I think, allowed him to use it to help them escape. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's right. Yeah, I assume that wands recognise certain wizards as well, right? Could you imagine Harry keeping all the ones he had won and kept them on a belt like a sash? When he's just pulls out another one ready to go. And this is why he only ever uses Expelliarmus, so that he can just constantly have this sash filled. Or even better, he just tapes them all together as like a really big wand like this. It's like Expelliarmus, and like 50 different shots all come out of it. It's like a shotgun wand, a boomstick. So if I remember at this point, Hermione broke it. I think, yeah, wasn't it that, it's something like, she sits on it, or or when they are, when they're apparating, when they re-apparate, Harry lands on it and it's in his back pocket or something like that. I'm pretty sure it breaks in a pocket. That's what I think happens. Which is amazing, because that is actually a callback to book 6, I think. Yeah, it must be book 6. Because Mad-Eye Moody tells Harry off for storing his wand in his back pocket, and essentially threatens him and says, "I've known better wizards than you. blown their bum cheeks off, or some. Not that might not be word for word, but essentially they blow their buttock off, or something like that. And very soon after, Tonk says, "Don't worry about it. I don't think Moody's ever known anybody that's blown their bottom off, or something like that." But it was, but I think it's very fascinating that Moody teaches him not to put it in his back pocket, and what does he do? He puts it in his back pocket, and what happens? It breaks. Standard. And Applin, 5 Mimikyu eggs are ready to hatch. Amazing, Applin. Amazing. Hopefully it's coming in this set. Give me another egg. Give me another egg. But standard teenager never listens to common sense. Oh, you are so right. And that's the thing. You know what? He was taught another thing by Mad Eye Moody, and you know what? I don't see him doing it a lot. Constant vigilance. Constant vigilance. Kane, just Google to see if I was right. It shows he has used Bellatrix's wand at some point. Oh, yes. When they're breaking into Gringotts to break into Bellatrix's, Bellatrix's, wait. Does he use Bellatrix's? Yeah, because Hermione is transformed into Bellatrix, but they're almost caught out because they say to her, "Oh, Mr. Strange, is that a new wand? Where did you get that from?" And obviously Ollivander wasn't around, so that's but Harry was using it because Harry. How did Harry get Bellatrix's wand? I'm trying to think if it was from Malfoy Manor, but if that's so, how did Bellatrix? Oh wait, I might be getting confused with the films as well. Maybe I'm getting confused with the films. Yeah, I think Malfoy Manor, he uses Expelliarmus on Bellatrix, and that's how he gets hold of it. That might be right. But it won't listen to Hermione because Hermione wasn't the one that did it. I think. Makes you wonder where Moody's eye ended up. Yeah, so we know that it ended up inside of Umbridge's door, but the gang all get that back. Yeah, where does Moody's eye go to? These are all important questions. These are very important questions. Right, let's see. We've got another egg. That should be the party filled again now, which is good because we did go for a little point where we had gaps. There we go. Full party. Let's have a party. Okay, little egg. What do you have for me today? Also makes you wonder if Minerva ever just lets a standard cat roam the halls of Hogwarts just so she can't. just so she can have a break or holiday. Yo, I like it. I mean, yeah, that's what I'd do. I would, I would make sure I am transforming into a cat, or I would find a cat that looks the same as the one I'm transforming to, and then just let it roam the halls. And suddenly you got kids like panicking everywhere. 100%. 100. Kane, can't remember who was the Half-Blood Prince. Are you asking because you want to know? I mean, I'll happily tell you. But I don't want to say in case you actually don't want to know. Spectre, my sis caught me another shiny candle. I am jealous. I've still not caught a shiny candle yet. Applin, once I get Mimikyu from this way to Long Hunt instead of Mimikyu, I will say the one who shall not be named, or you know. Once I get Mimikyu from this way too long, from this way too long hunt, instead of saying Mimikyu, I will say the one who shall not be named, or you know who. Nickname that Mimikyu. Nickname it. Oh, it'd be an amazing name for it. Imagine you have multiple roaming at the same time. No one ever knew which cat was Minerva. Oh, yes. Okay, yeah, I think it was Snape for some reason. It is Snape. Snape is the Half-Blood Prince because he was the because he is a Half-Blood. Yes. Because yeah, the whole point of the Half-Blood Prince is that he's known because of his scribbles in the potions book, and yeah, Harry just happens to get given the potions book that was Snape's. Now, in the books, Slughorn just gives the book to Harry and gives another book to Ron. In the film, Harry and Ron, they go to the store cupboard, see the books, see that one is tattered and full of scribbles and the other's not, fight over it. Ron wins the fight and gets the clean book. That's how Harry gets Snape's old book. Kind of prefer the book one, to be fair, but meh. But yeah, Snape was the Half-Blood Prince. Give egg, please. Give egg. Give shiny Litwick as well, please. If you don't mind. What we got in the egg? Oh, not that one. Fire Dragon, but if you think about it, if Voldemort just used a Muggle weapon against the Potters that night, the whole story would never have happened. Fair point. Fair point. Although, maybe, I mean, can wizards block, say, bullets? Maybe. And the other thing is, Voldemort would never take that route. The main reason Voldemort would never take that route is because he sees himself as above Muggles. So he wouldn't stoop, in his mind, to a Muggle's level and use a Muggle weapon, because they are, you know, they're nothing compared to magic. That's why he's so heavy into pureblood status, despite being half-blood himself. He's so strong about that as well. But yeah, it's a fascinating theory. I just have to imagine. I have to imagine that there is a way that the wizards are able to protect themselves from like bullets and stuff. You know. But it's a good theory. It's a good thought. Kane, Harry Potter lore I know minimum about, probably because I watch anime more and game a lot. Nothing wrong with that, Kane. Nothing wrong with that. Xena and I, to be fair, we listen to it. Yeah, we listen to it almost every single night. Well, no, we do. We listen to it pretty much every night. The audiobook. Oh no, I know. It's why the story will play out every time. Yeah, 100%. And it, like I said, it's one of those things that logically would probably have put Voldemort in a better position. I suppose the second thing is that Voldemort didn't expect what happened at the Potter's house to happen. He didn't expect that to happen. So even if he was like, oh, if this could happen, I'd rather be able to use a gun, he still would have used magic in that situation because he wouldn't have expected that situation to have happened. He was just killing a baby. Voldemort was very gifted, as was Harry. This is true. This is true. Would have made it very interesting if Neville was ended up being the chosen one, as could have been from the not prediction. What's the word I'm thinking of? Oh, that's not a bad one. Keep hold of that. Because Neville isn't particularly gifted, but only in like but only in certain subjects like herbology. I've got a feeling as well that if it wasn't for Snape, I think Neville would have been a good potions student as well. I think if it wasn't for Snape, he'd have done well. But yeah, herbology, charms, things like that. Yeah, Neville's not bad, you know. Neville's not bad. He got greedy and too big for his boots. Standard. 100% Fire Dragon. 100%. It's like a villain of a game coming back 4 times. I hate Seymour in Final Fantasy X, my guy. Just stay dead. Oh, that happens so many times, though. So many times in so many stories. Because, like, certain villains are just so big. So much like proper villains. And it's like, yeah, they always come back. It's like superheroes and stuff like that. Always happens. Always happens. Again, if you think about it, yes, Harry was naturally talented in magic, but Harry didn't really do anything, really. Everything else set Harry up for success, starting with his mother that fateful night. You know what? Again, you have a point. Yeah, Harry was naturally talented in magic. The other thing is, and I think people forget this, Harry is actually a very good potion student. Don't forget, he was essentially he was one of 2 students, and probably the student who got it worst. Neville also got a heavy amount as well, but mostly Snape. Snape gave it to Harry. Harry still exceeds expectations in potions despite all that, which is huge. And the thing is, it makes sense for Harry to be good at potions. Obviously, his mum was good at potions, but that's not the only thing. So they pointed out his mum was very good at potions. That must be where he got it from. But his like great grandfather on something like that, or something like that. His great grandfather, or essentially one of the Potters. So on his dad's side of the family, on James's side of the family, was Fleamont Potter, who invented the Sleek Easy hair potion, I think. Which, ironically, was a potion known to be used by Snape. So there we go. It's all full circle. It's all full circle. But yeah, Harry didn't really do anything really. Everything else set her up for success. Start with his mother that fateful night. I mean, I'd say partially yes and partially no. There are plenty of things that happens that Harry gets credit for, which, to be fair, are probably just as much. Yeah, probably just as much that it's due to the people around him. So yeah, so it's a tough one to judge, because there's lots of stuff that he wouldn't have been. You don't really think he'd be able to do on his own. Say, for example, the challenges in Book 1 to get to the Philosopher's Stone. He wouldn't have been able to do that alone. Partially because some of the tests required multiple people. But yeah, so that's one. But at the same time, Harry does still do essentially the final boss on his own, and that's all him. Triwizard Tournament, I think, is a great example of this as well. Now, obviously, the gillyweed, and he gets the tips and stuff. But when he's in the maze, for example, he's doing that all on his own, and essentially, he does fairly tie with Cedric. He could have won based on Cedric being stopped, but let's assume that the maze wasn't there to stop them. I don't think Crumb would have made it before Harry and Cedric. I don't think Fleur would have made it before Harry and Cedric. So that does put Harry, I would say, fairly as the winner of the Triwizard Tournament as well. Oh, why did I do that? I did not mean to do that. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that. Wasn't his father a powerful wizard? Not particularly. Not particularly. He was, yeah, I think, like, he did okay to well in school. He's obviously part of the original Dumbledore's army. So must have had some skill with Defense Against the Dark Arts. But yeah, there's nothing to suggest that James Potter was an outstanding wizard. Harry and Ron are reckless, but Hermione is the cool-headed one. Without Hermione, he and Ron would have died book one. Possibly. Again, sometimes it's hard to say. Sometimes it's hard to say for certain one way or another. Kind of. Dumbledore provided him with the 3 Hallows over the course of different means. Yeah, also true. Also true. Oh my days, 2. I've got a male and a female Salandit, essentially identical. The female Salandit has a slightly higher attack stat, but strange. The Triwizard Cup was all orchestrated by Voldemort's followers to ensure Harry was at the graveyard that night. Yeah, I mean, essentially it was orchestrated by Barty Crouch Jr. Not necessarily the entire... in fact, definitely not the entirety of Voldemort's followers, because they didn't know... they essentially had no idea that was happening until the Big V, Voldemort, got his body back and was then able to press the Dark Mark. So essentially none of them knew about it, and apart from Wormtail and Barty Crouch Jr. But yeah, Barty Crouch Jr. Definitely orchestrated that whole event to ensure Harry was at the graveyard that night. Obviously, was doing what he could to ensure that he got there. But at the same time, Harry got tips, but Harry did still take on the dragon himself. He got the idea from Barty Crouch Jr. / Moody, but he did it himself. The Gillyweed, obviously, yeah, but Harry still. Not only, to be fair, Harry only got his points there by doing a Harry thing, not anything else. So yeah, in the underwater challenge, Harry goes under, has the Gillyweed as the tip, in essence, but it was the only reason he got the points was because he was heroic. Yes, he would have got there first, but you'd also argue that Gillyweed wouldn't necessarily have made him better than the other. Like the Bubblehead charm, yeah, that's probably not going to make you quick. But the shark transformation, if that had worked, that would definitely have been better than anything Harry could have done there. Kane, I like Snape. He would appear evil, but but he wasn't in his own way. Helped Harry. Yeah, and that's the thing. So I think this is a good point as well. That there isn't a black and white with Snape. He's not like he's evil or anything like that. He's just had a different experience. So, I mean, to be fair, a lot of the anger towards Harry mostly comes from the woman he loved marrying the man he hates most in the world, and then just sort of yes, and then the suggestion is that that's so he was jealous, he was angry. Harry was the living embodiment of that hatred, and he looked like his dad. So I can kind of see it. I kind of see why. I mean, that would mess with your head. That would definitely mess with your head, especially if you also know that the reason the woman you love is dead is partially because of this boy, and even worse, Snape knew about it and tried to do what he could to prevent it, and couldn't. Yeah, big. Like I said, Harry has talent and skills, but those will only get you so far. The man casts very few spells other than Expelliarmus. But that was a moral point, though, wasn't it? It was that he was never about hurting people. He's never about anything like that. It's just about stopping. And it's suggested that his Expelliarmus was one of the best Expelliarmuses that there is in the wizarding world because of how much he practiced it, how much he used it. Which again is a point within the books that practice makes perfect. If you work hard at something, you will become good at something. Glazer, welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you very much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? Good and evil isn't black and white for everyone in the Potterverse. The only one I would say was a clear evil would be Voldemort. But even then, you could make a counter-argument. Yeah, again, down to upbringing, down to early life environment and stuff like that. You can kind of see it. There is also the big elephant in the room for Voldemort as well, is that Voldemort has come from a long line of inbreeding. You know, maybe like aggressive psychopathic tendencies is gonna come from that, you know. Okay, Snape loved Harry's mother and became a double agent for Dumbledore. Very true, he did. And that was, and again, he did that because of his love for Lily. Glazer, I haven't read the books, but I finished watching the movie series 2 days ago. It's decent, but very overrated. Okay, well, you're allowed your opinion there, Glazer. Obviously, I'm not going to say you're not allowed your opinion. I disagree. I'm a big Harry Potter fan, though. Yeah, when it comes down to it, I mean, don't get me wrong, the books are better than the movies, and the first 2 movies especially are iffy, but the backstory and the lore, exactly what we're talking about today, amazing, absolutely amazing. I need to pick up some eggs. Glaze, my favourite movie is Half-Blood Prince. It's a good movie. It is a good movie. 6th one. Great one. Yeah, I always thought that they got better the further into the series you got. So 3 onwards, it just got better and better from there. Prisoner of Azkaban had so much potential. I mean, Prisoner of Azkaban was, for me, was the first good film. It was so good. So good. Yeah, Azkaban was the turning point. I would say. Is a reason that Azkaban is a lot of people's favourite of the films as well. So I'd say you're totally right there, Glazer. Prisoner of Azkaban has so much potential. So good and so well done. First 2 movies were given too much hype, but after Azkaban it got better and better. 100%. Jackson! Welcome in, Jackson. How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? You do look a bit like... I think you mean Sirius Black, Glazer. Sirius Black. You know, I'll take that. I'll take that. Sirius is an absolute legend. I don't think Sirius has ever smiled as much as I do, though. But yeah, to be fair, if there's one thing I will say about J.K. Rowling, if there's one thing I will say, it is that she does tend to make her characters' names very much on the nose. Like, they are very, very obvious. So yeah, Sirius Black. Obviously, Sirius means, right, it's the dog star, and Black is black, because Sirius Black transforms into a black dog. You've got Remus Lupin, which means wolf wolf. It does make me giggle. It does make me giggle. The sheer amount of like almost like nominative determinism names. Even Peter Pettigrew. Pitter Patter Grew. Pitter Patter transforms and is big again. Pitter Patter because he's small as a rat. Grew because he grows. Honestly, pretty much every single character. Not every single character. Don't think the Potters have it. But yeah, honestly, the sheer amount of nominative determinism. Albus Dumbledore. Dumbledore means Bumblebee. Bumblebee are the workers. Dumbledore spends his entire time during the books working behind the scenes. I could go on. How's Litway Hunt going? It's still going. Still no shiny. But it'll come. The first two were like, just chill. Not much lore about what happened. Then third film, it ramped up on the past knowledge. Exactly. And I think the point is that the films and the books, I suppose, are supposed to mature along with the characters. So I think that kind of fits as well. My favourite part in the series was how corrupt the Magic Council was, no matter who was minister. Yeah, I think there's different levels of corruption as you go in. But again, I think that's the point that JK was trying to make, is that it's never as simple as these people in power are bad. These people, if they were in power, would be good. It's a black and white. Sorry, it's not a black and white. It's a grayscale. Glazer. Well, he did spend half his life in Azkaban prison. I did my time. I did my waiting. 10 years of it in Azkaban. Robin, welcome in, Robin. How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining us. Most importantly, though, Robin, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? I always love your raving cat emote. I love seeing that. I just enjoy that Dumbledore has a middle name of Brian. Albus, Percival, Wulfric, Brian, Dumbledore. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. I heard they're thinking of doing a live action of Naruto God. No, only one anime made live action worked, and that was Rurouni Kenshin, aka Samurai X. Literally never heard of Samurai X, Kane. Yeah, kind of hoping they don't make a live action Naruto, because they don't go well. They just don't go well. Oh, look, I will say, the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood live action is solid. That is really good. I'd say that's probably the best live action anime I've seen. Yeah, the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood one. That is so good. Like, so good. They've clearly got a good bit of money in as well. What about Wulfric? That is good, but Brian's like the only normal name he has. What about Percival? Percival, short for Percy. Or Percival long for Percy. Albus, Wulfric, Percival, Brian, Dumbledore. Yeah, Percival. Percival is Percy. I think I've got a family member called Percival. That's got to be normal. Tubbo fan! Tubbo, welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you very much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? It's about a Ronin, a wandering swordsman who uses a reverse blade sword. He was a manslayer during the war, but swore to never kill again. Okay, that sounds like quite an interesting concept. So my good! Love to hear good. Love to hear good. Right, I would have loved McGonagall to just call him Brian on his bad days. Yes. Oh, McGonagall definitely would have been sassy enough to do it. Definitely would be sassy enough to do it. Oh, did I get the order wrong? I thought it was Wulfric Percival. No, it's Percival Wulfric. Thank you, Spectre. Appreciate that. I got the names right, wrong order. Coffee McSteve! Welcome in, Coffee. How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day as well. Thank you very much for joining us. How are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? We have 4 shinies today with the community today that stay from 2 PM till 5. Yeah, I've still not got one. I need 2. I've got an hour left. I need 2. So hopefully that'll come. 90 episodes and Rurouni Kenshin is dubbed. Oh, okay. Probably has off screen. Oh, 100%. McGonagall. Sasgonagle. Sasgonagle will be all over that. I'm doing great. Lovely to hear it, Coffee. Lovely to hear it. I'm glad you're doing well. Come on, Shiny Litwick. Where are you? Do as a flavour. Percival is also one of the Knights of the Round Table in the Arthurian Legends. Well said, Jay. Well said. And welcome in. How are you doing, mate? How are you doing? Yeah. Now, Arthurian Legend. I love Arthurian Legend. Absolutely adore Arthurian Legend. I find it so, so fascinating. But yeah, it's like 90% of the characters in 7 Deadly Sins are all based on Arthurian Legend. Hence why we've got Bon, because Bon is the father of Lancelot. Love that. Just waiting for the Litwicks to spawn. See, thankfully, I keep putting it down for a minute, and then I look back at it and like got loads of them. Like, yeah, that'll do. And Robin. Anyway, how are you, Lewis and chat? I'm alright. Got my new haircut, went to the store, bought 2 small buckets of cotton candy, because even adults love cotton candy. Everybody loves cotton candy, Robin. Everybody loves cotton candy. Save me a bit. His swordsmanship is Hitten Masarugi ultrasonic sword techniques. Okay. Glazer, my biggest criticism of the franchise is how they muffled the character development. The only 2 characters I believe were handled well were Tom Riddle, Harry, and Snape. Wish they would focus more on the relationships and dynamics between characters like Harry and Ginny, Cedric and the Scottish girl he liked, etc. Yeah, well, to be fair, Cedric and Cho's relationship was always supposed to be a minor point. Because don't forget, the Harry Potter story is all set and based from Harry's standpoint. So the only reason that we find out about Cedric and Cho in Book 4 is because Harry has a thing for Cho in Book 4 and into Book 5 as well. Or Film 4, Film 5. So yeah, so that's the only reason that Cho is even a thing. Obviously, it becomes more of a thing in the 5th book and then disappears completely because she doesn't mean a lot, or at least doesn't mean a lot to Harry, really. Yeah, the Ginny relationship, the Ginny relationship would have been nicer to have been built up a little bit more. I've always said as well, Bonnie Wright, who is the actress who plays Ginny, isn't quite Ginny enough. She isn't quite enough like Book Ginny for me. I feel like she was a bit poorly cast. Don't get me wrong, I think she's a fantastic actress and she did the role well, but I just don't feel her role is was Book Ginny. I'll understand when you get around to watching it. Gotcha. Absolutely love it. Glazer, I completely agree with you on Ginny. I think Ginny's character development wasn't done very well in the films. But I would argue the rest were. Ron's was fantastic. Hermione's is fantastic. Neville's is brilliant in the film. It's superbly done. Draco's in the film is also done really, really well, as is Crabbe and Goyle, especially as they had to swap one of them out because the actor got arrested. I think that was Goyle. It was either Crabbe or Goyle. One of them, their actor got arrested. But yeah, and yes, obviously you've got like Hagrid's character development. McGonagall gets some really good development as well. Dumbledore's obviously a major character and gets a lot of fantastic development through there. Peter Pettigrew. Oh, Peter Pettigrew. That's one you kind of have to watch back again to see how much in depth that went. Sirius gets quite a good chunk despite being in it for a short period of time. Lupin's a fantastic one for character development. Moody is a brilliant one for character development, considering you learn so much about Moody from someone who isn't actually Moody. That's crazy. That is crazy. Spectre, I can kind of do Parseltongue, but it's not a language. It's not real. It's not like Elvish. So that's something we have to Google to figure out what it means. Why does it need ultrasonic though? Didn't Harry marry Ron's sister? Indeed. Jackson with a hydrate and posture check and a stretch. Much appreciated. There's a posture check and a stretch-a-rooney as well. Rob, he's just fast. Why is ultrasonic? Think it might be translation error like it's over 9,000. Right, that makes sense. And Glazer, I don't get this though. In the fourth movie, I think, Ginny was intensely making out, snogging, with a random kid, and the next day she starts flirting with Harry. Glazer, that's because Ginny has been attracted to Harry, and that's been shown from film 1. That's the reason that Ginny is so scared to be around Harry in film 1 and film 2. And then as the films progressed, Ginny sort of... the whole point behind it is to say that it's not necessarily that Ginny was just randomly snogging some random kid. It's the point that Harry noticed it. Ginny was the first person that Harry noticed kissing somebody, and it made him feel a certain way. That's to show that, essentially, Ginny's already sort of known or has felt that attraction, that love. And then, by the time that she's snogging this other kid, Harry's starting to think, oh, do I have feelings? Which is why in film 6, when there is the love potion in... is it love potion? But there's a potion that it smells differently to every character. And when Harry smells it, he smells, essentially, Ginny's perfume. So the progression, it is there in the film, it's just they've cut little bits out. In the book, it's it's done much better. But yeah, you have to remember that the film series is all being perceived from Harry's perspective. So it's almost like the moment, it's like that is the moment that puberty hit for Harry, and he was like, oh, actually, I kind of like her. Kenshin is a master of Bato Jutsu, aka sword drawing techniques. There was a what if storyline called What If Harry stayed with Dumbledore instead of being put with the Dursleys? Well, the reason he was put with the Dursleys is because as long as he lived with a member of his family, then he would have full. It would essentially be totally protected from Death Eaters, or Voldemort or whatever. He would be entirely protected as long as he spent like a number of months a year within that household, and that would protect him. So that's the reason he didn't move to stay with Dumbledore. The other problem is that whilst Dumbledore is, the strongest wizard, etc., etc., he's not infallible, and he wouldn't necessarily have been able to have looked after Harry in that same way. And if it then got to a point where Dumbledore would need to leave Harry with somebody else for a while, that's when he would be at risk. Whereas if Harry stays at Privet Drive, he is definitely safe. He is protected at that point. Robin. Nobody called me Rob before. That's new. I like it. But okay, so he's just incredibly fast. 9k what though? Mach? KPH? Oh no, over 9,000. That's the Dragon Ball Z thing. So people always say that it's over 9,000. But that's actually a mistranslation. The original translation isn't over 9,000. Can't remember what the actual was though. Glazer, what about Dobby, Cedric, and Lucius Malfoy? I mean, the other thing is, Glazer, is it is a film. They can't spend the entire film following every single character, so it's focused on Harry and the characters closest. Dobby has a fantastic story arc through the films, though. Obviously appears first in book 2, appears a few times throughout there, and then obviously the sad ending, and it's a reason that ending is seen as so sad to anyone who watches it, because throughout the film you see and start to fall in love with Dobby. Cedric, again, like I said, essentially a character in for a single book, for a single storyline point. Lucius Malfoy, again, as it goes on, you see more and more of him. He doesn't really have a character arc, but I would argue Narcissa Malfoy does. You see Narcissa even less, but does have a character arc, so that's quite an interesting one. Jackson, so which of the Dumbledores did you prefer out of the movies and books? Oh, I thought you were just going to say out of the movies, because obviously we had two Dumbledores. We had Gambondor, Michael Gambon, who was the second Dumbledore, and we had the first Dumbledore, who was better but passed away. So I would say the first Dumbledore was the better of the two Dumbledores. Gambon literally admitted he has never read the books. Blows my mind. Which is why there's always that famous joke of Dumbledore says calmly, "Harry, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire?" Because in the books, Dumbledore goes in and calmly, so the point is that he calmly asks him, "Harry, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire?" Harry says no, and Dumbledore says, "I believe him." Instead, Michael Gambon, he chose violence that morning. He comes storming in. "Harry Potter, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire?" Ah! And I'm pretty sure in the film he then goes to, "Well, I believe him." And he's like, "What?" And even then, Dumbledore knows Harry couldn't have put his name in. Knows it. Kane, Rob. I'm loving that Robin is Rob now. Robin, would you prefer to be Rob? I will call you Rob if you prefer Rob. Dragon Ball Z Goku powering up against Nappa and Vegeta say his power level is over 9,000. But it was translation. It was actually over 8,000. I knew it was something similar. But sounds good. I'm currently watching the new season of Bleach and Chainsaw Man. Enjoy, Robin. Enjoy. Oh, we're talking power levels. Never mind. Power levels are so subjective, but have fun. Also true. Because of the Muggle status, they masked Harry's power presence. That's true, but there was like an enchantment linked to the love enchantment because he stayed with his parents. I think it carried on with that as well. I was just mentioning the translation error a moment ago. Yeah, that's the one. I love the aggressive shaking when he asked Harry about the Goblet of Fire. Yes, it just doesn't make sense. Richard Harris, you were thinking of, Lewis. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. Massively appreciate that, mate. Massively appreciate that. Glazer, not going to spoil it for people who didn't see it. Not sure if it's just me, but I don't exactly dig how at the end of Deathly Hallows, the plot twist was to use the older one you didn't have to take the previous owner's life. But... wait. The plot twist was to use the older one you didn't have to take the previous owner's life. Harry doesn't use the Elder Wand in that battle. Harry beats the Elder Wand. But the argument would be, yeah, that's what I was thinking. So yeah, I mean, Voldemort uses the Elder Wand and doesn't realize that it doesn't belong to him. Oh wait, I think I see what you mean. So the plot twist was to use the Elder Wand you didn't have to take the previous owner's life, but disarm them. Yeah, Voldemort can't use it to his full potential since he didn't earn it. Exactly, he didn't disarm anybody with it, nor beat the other wizard. But yeah, exactly that. It went Dumbledore, Draco, Harry, because Draco disarmed Dumbledore and Harry disarmed Draco. And that's why Voldemort can't use it to its full potential since he didn't earn it. Spot on, Glazer, spot on. I prefer just Robin, but my friends occasionally call me Little Robin. Robbie, Robinio, Robin Hood, so I don't mind at this point. No worries, I'll continue calling you Robin then, but if it does become a more common thing, I might drop into some Robs as well. Exactly, Kane. The Elder Wand was overpowered by Harry because he didn't win it. There's also the argument that because Harry was technically the owner, the true owner of the Elder Wand at that point, that the Elder Wand was essentially fighting on Harry's side as well, which possibly had an impact as well. Right. We have had a fantastic bit of Harry Potter chat today. I did not expect this. I'm going to take this as an opportunity for a very swifto breako, just so I can stretch out my neck and back. As a lot of you know, I am really struggling with my neck and back at the minute. It's causing me a lot of jip, a lot of pain. So I'm going to take my break now. I'm going to stretch myself out. I'll refresh my hydration station, maybe have a little cat pee, and then get straight back in with the Masuda method hunting, and see what else we chat about in the second half of the stream. So whilst I'm gone, I will leave you with our BRB screen, which does have our 20 top clips. We do love the cute walk. Spectre, I just need one more shiny Litwick. Hopefully it will come. Glazer, gotta go now. See you later. Great discussion. It was amazing, Glazer. Absolutely loved it. Time to watch MHA Series 6. I need to watch Series 6. I can't find the English dub anywhere at the minute, though. So hopefully we'll find it. But yeah, I'll take a look for that later on. I'm so bad for shortening names. The typing on PS4 takes so long with a controller. Oh, I can imagine. That would suck. Limbo jingle. Blessed. We are blessed. Jackson, let's do Star Wars next. I'm afraid my Star Wars knowledge is a lot lower. So maybe not Star Wars. All I know is Darth Vader is Luke's father. He used to be Anakin Skywalker. Luke and Leia are related, and anything after the first 3 films doesn't count as canon anymore, because I'm sure they got to a point where the second or the prequel 3 they got discounted from canon, and now we've had all the Disney films that have also now been discounted from canon. So I don't know what is still counted as canon apart from the first 3 films. But I've seen that both have been, like, slashed. So I'm like, well, I think some of the animated stuff. is more canon than the prequel 3 and the, like, Kylo Ren 3, or however many of those there are. I assume they've all been done in sets of 3s. First episode came out 5 hours ago in English. Are they all released? Or are they just doing episode at a time? Now we'll order some food. Enjoy, Glazer. I hope it's something nice. Star Wars, I melted Lewis's brain a month or so ago with Star Wars. Star Wars episode 1, 2, and 3 is still canon. So 1, 2, and 3 are the prequels, right? There's the second 3. I thought they were considered non-canon. Okay, so yeah, so from what I can read, Cookie Confiner with a follow as well. Thank you very, very much. Massively appreciate the follow. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you so much for joining us. But most importantly, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? So from what I can see, yeah, the prequel trilogy is generally deemed non-canon by the fan base. The sequels trilogy is not considered canon by Lucasfilms, but is considered by Disney. And the extended universe is the one that's not considered canon at all. So that's why I thought the animated ones were. So it turns out the animated ones are completely not canon now. So I assume that also means that all the other, so yeah, if the extended canon extended canon isn't considered canon, then that's no longer canon. That means the books aren't canon. Interesting. Louis, go take a break. I dare you. Take good care of your health. Robin, I will. I'll catch up with the chat and then we're going. They add to the canon because they're basically the story of Anakin becoming Darth Vader. But yeah, so it seems like the fans don't consider the prequels canon. The LucasArts don't consider the sequels canon. Yeah, so it's a tough one. I personally would happily have it stick with the first three. I've seen all of the prequels and they are awful. Absolutely awful. I've only been able to see trailers of the sequel trilogy and I've not really been impressed by those either. So, yeah. I think that's maybe why I thought the animated stuff might have been considered canon, because I've heard that stuff's really good. Zia's gonna be mad, you know. She will. I'm going. So, alright, so I'm going on break. I will be back very, very soon. And I shall, and yeah, when we get back, we'll carry straight on with Salandit hunts. So please stick around. I won't be gone long. I shall be right B. See you right back. Be right B. See you right back. BRB. Be right back. See you real soon. There we go. I got it. I need the break.
Ooh, what Pokemon is this?
Name that Pokemon. Where are you? Oh, Lewis.
Yeah.
That's a chicken. Whoa! Your Oshawott just killed it. Whoa!
Your bits are everywhere. Put my headphones on. Just. Chat. Happy birthday from Wags as well. Oh, we love it. We absolutely bestie. And Jokeless Comedian, can I join? Unfortunately, not Jokeless Comedian. This is Wags. Did we get any shinies yesterday? Wags. We didn't. It's got the kind of thing. So that's the reason for it.
Wait. What the hell happened?
I've got a lovely bunch of Dragon Balls. Here we are, all sitting in a bunch. 1 star, 2 star, all as big as my head. Give me my toss of a planet across the tower, Vegeta wins. Bye-bye.
What's going on? Game theory should cover a very important theory. What the dog doing? What is the dog doing? Oh, I love the Borkbusters.
He's moving around the fan. He's getting a lot of room, right? I'm just trying to make sure that I've got as much as you in shot as possible. Right, are you ready?
Which way should I go? Should I go this way?
Yep. I'm ready. Wait, but... He's going down.
And we're coming up again.
Bring it back up.
Pulling it up. And down. And up.
Oh, I'm taking it on this time.
Yeah, but at least you're taking on level 2 Zigzagoon.
No, level 10 Ekans.
Oh, is it the Ekans?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Ekans, can you chill your bean?
Do us a favour and shine for us, will ya? Will ya? Go on, do us a favour. Hello. Hello, shine and shaming. Shine and shaming. Shine and shaming. Hello. 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 Is it you? Are you coming to say hello today? No, still isn't. 1564. Still no shine and shaming. Okay, so yeah, so I'm always an onion. So in that case, I'm a shaman on the top layer. Underneath the shaman, I'm a spinder. Underneath the I'm a shaman at the top layer. I'm a human beneath the shaman. I am a spinder beneath the human. I'm a Zora beneath the spinder. And I'm a Celebi beneath that, because Celebi is the onion fairy. I am the onion fairy! I am the onion fairy! No problem at all. Oh, my memory escapes me. What is that thing we have? Wait, what thing we have? What do we have? We do love the fun. We do love the fun. No doubt. No doubt. Right, Dean, Pioneer, some of you take it. Yes! Love it when the AI takes one. Love it when the AI takes one. I'm really proud of myself from tooting my own horn, which is something I've had to learn to do.
I got a lovely bunch of Dragon Balls. Do-do-do-do-do. Here they are all sitting in a bunch. Do-do-do-do. 1 star, 2 star, all as big as my head. Give them a toss and landed across the tower. Vegeta wins. Bye-bye.
Look, it is so small. You saved it. And it came to give you a hug and now it's stuck in the snow again. Why are you so small?
I need it. I'm gonna have to catch it. No, come back.
Why so small? Why so small? See you, my friend. Thank you so much. Much loves for you, mate. Much loves. I'm so happy today has now become the best day ever. Oh, we do love the cute walk. We love the cute walk. Absolutely adore that. None for Jackson either. Okay, let's have a little look. Dunsparce is not. Gloom is not a shiny. Crawdaunt is shiny! Shiny! Crawdaunt! Shiny Crawdaunt! We've got a new shiny, everybody! Oh my days. I wasn't sure. It looked a little bit washed out, but I'm like, oh my days. We've done it! Shiny look for it. Shiny look for it. Did it. Oh my days. We've got ourselves a shiny Crawdaunt. Look at that beautiful little crab. Look at it. Okay, we still check the Neolago. The Neolago is not shiny, but that's fine because we've got ourselves a shiny Crawdaunt. Mitch, who is cosplaying as? Cousin It from the Addams Family. Mainly because it's a really easy cosplay for me to do. I actually... Oh! Yes! Oh, it's happened. I knew it was going to be right towards the end. Look, it is so small. You saved it. And it came to give you a hug and now it's stuck in the snow again. Why are you so small?
I need it. I'm gonna have to catch it. No, come back.
Why so small? Sean for us, will you? Will you? Go on, give us a flavour. Hello. Hello, Shiny Shaman. Shiny Shaman. Shiny Shaman. Hello. 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 Is it you? Are you coming to say hello today? No, still isn't. 1564. Still no Shiny Shaman. Chat. Happy birthday from Wags as well. Oh, we love it. We absolutely.
He's moving around the fan. He's getting a lot of room, right? I'm just trying to make sure that I've got as much as you in shot as possible. Right, are you ready?
Which way shall I go? Shall I go this way?
Yep. I'm ready. Right, boom. He's going down.
And we're coming up again.
Bring it back up.
Pulling it up, pulling it up, pulling it up. And down, and up.
Oh,
I'm taking it on this time.
yeah, but at least you're taking on level 2 Zigzagoon.
No, level 10 Ekans.
Oh, is it the Ekans?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Ekans, can you chill your bean?
Oh, I love the Porkbusters. No problem at all. Oh, my memory escapes me. What is that thing we have? Wait, what thing we have? What do we have? We do love the fun. We do love the fun. No doubt. No doubt. Right, Dean, Pioneer, some of you take it. Yes! Love it when the AI takes one. Love it when the AI takes one. Bestie. And Jokeless Comedian, can I join? Unfortunately not Jokeless Comedian. This is... It's got the toot kind of thing. So that's the reason for it.
Oh, what Pokemon is this?
Name that Pokemon. Where are you? Oh, Lewis.
Yeah?
That's a chicken. Whoa, your
my-
Oshawott just killed it. Whoa. Wait. What the hell happened?
I've got a lovely bunch of Dragon Balls. Here we are, all sitting in a bunch. 1 star, 2 star, all as big as my head. Give me my toss of planet across the tower, Vegeta wins. Bye-bye.
What's going on? Wags, did we get any shinies yesterday? Wags! We didn't. Very see you, my friend. Thank you so much. Much love for you, mate. Much love. I'm so happy today has now become the best day ever. Oh, we do love the cute walk. We love the cute walk. Absolutely adore that. Your bits are everywhere.
Just put my headphones on. Just.
Okay, so I'm always an onion. So in that case, I'm a shaman on the top layer. Underneath the shaman, I'm a spinner. Underneath the oh no. I'm a shaman at the top layer. I'm a human beneath the shaman. I am a spinner beneath the human. I'm a Zora beneath the spinner. And I'm a Celebi beneath that, because Celebi is the Onion Fairy. I am the Onion Fairy! I am the Onion Fairy! Game 2. I am the Onion Fairy, and I am back. I returned from my break. I'm all stretched out and ready to carry on with the stream. And no, it's going to be good. Hopefully we are going to see the shine today. I will say as well that I am still sort of struggling with my neck and back. So we'll go for as long as we can. I'll try to aim for the full stream, but yeah, I'm definitely struggling a little bit. So yeah, so if it gets to a point where I feel I can't carry on anymore, then we might have to cut the stream a little bit short. But I'm excited to carry on. I'm excited to see what we can get. So, back onto the game screen. There we go. There we go. And just a quick flick through the chat as well for the bits I've missed. 789 is so bad, but I'm loving Mandalorian and Kenobi, etc. So yes, this is what I've heard. Most of the extended universe stuff, so like Mandalorian, like Kenobi, all the new stuff, is incredible, but pretty much the entirety of the, or at least Disney and LucasArts themselves have said they are not considered canon. Which is kind of sad, because they're so good. I actually quite like 7 and 8, but yeah, 9 was horrible. 9 was way too mainstream and American, it was predictable and quite boring. But at least they tried. They tried. You can't complain with that. I think if you are a die-hard Star Wars fan, it's just more Star Wars story, and you can't really dislike that. But for people like myself, who's not a die-hard Star Wars fan, I can see why people would recommend to miss them. The who link between Rey and Kylo was a Force bond, and those are bad. Oh, the whole link between Rey and Kylo was a Force bond, and those are bad. True. It was not the best writing, that's for sure, but the actors did their parts well. We cannot blame them for their hard work on a bad script. Also true. Also true. Whereas in the sequels, you could possibly argue that the guy who played Anakin didn't act that well. There was a few odd casting choices in the prequel series. But yeah, exactly. Yeah, Robin, they each did good with what was given, 100%. Robin, don't push yourself. Feel free to quit whenever you like. Thank you, Robin. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. But no, I should be okay. I should be okay to carry on for a bit. But thank you very much. Rue! Welcome in, Rue. I'm here again, I think. Welcome in, Rue. How are you doing, mate? Okay, I think we're back. I think we're back. I think we are back. Oh! Oh! Why does this keep happening? Why do I keep having issues? Why do I keep having issues? But there we go. We are back. We are back. Yeah, I was too strong with my hello. That's what it was. I was too strong with it. I told him to take a break when he want to. Not cutting us off like that. I'm sorry, Robin. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say, I'm definitely not giving up that quick. I'm not giving up that quick. Right, let me just figure out where we are. I do need to collect one more egg. One more egg. Applin, I'm at triple odds for Mimikyu. Hopefully it comes soon, Applin. Hopefully it comes soon. I'm praying. I'm praying. So we've done Twitch Jesus' prayer for you. It should come. It should come. I want to feel it. It's going to come very soon for you. Speaking of which, let me just get Pokemon Go back open. Need to make sure I'm trying to catch these Litwicks. Still haven't had a shiny one yet. Hopefully it'll come. P.S. Yes, Lewis, I also love these cat emotes. The cat is called Olaf. He has heterochromia. Olaf. I love Olaf. I love Olaf. Yeah, hope so. Fingers crossed for you, Applin. Touching wood for you. Okay, and as I said, guy who played Anakin is a good actor, just Anakin was written poorly. Yeah, now actually, he was in a film called Jumper, I think. I might be mixing up with another film. I think it was Jumper or something like that. He had this ability to like leap to another part of like anywhere. I think he maybe had to have an image of it or be able to like remember it. In Jumper, yeah, he was incredible in that. Absolutely incredible. It is. I want to point out it's not a comment on his acting ability as a whole, but yeah, I think it's a mixture of the poor writing for Anakin, the poor direction The direction of those films was literally awful. Hayden Christensen, thank you, Jay Horner. Jay, honestly, I need you to be in my life all of the time to remember all of the things I always forget. You are always so on it. Honestly, I'm so impressed. So impressed. But yeah, the direction, the writing, it just wasn't good for anyone. This wasn't good for anyone. And Olaf is more famous than the streamer, and he made good use of that in his emotes. Oh, I'm not surprised. I don't blame them at all. Oh, Olaf! I love Olaf! Oh, got a couple more Litwicks. That one's not shiny. Jumper was a good movie. I liked it. Carl Lenzo, welcome in, Carl Lenzo. How are you doing, mate? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you very much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? Okay, should have a full team now. There we go. Let's hatch our next one. But he did very well with what he could in episode 3. Yeah, again, with what was given to him. Yeah, and again, like I said, as an actor, I actually think he's pretty good. But yeah, in those films, not so much. Yeah, Carl Enzo, how are you doing, mate? How are you doing? Lovely to see you as always. And of course, those of you who don't know Carl Enzo, make sure to click the link, smash the follow button, spread the Limbo love. You all know the drill. You all know the drill. Great. See what we got in this one. Nope, that's not what we want. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. He played the turmoil of Anakin in episode 3, like the internal struggle he was having. So, you know what? I will agree with you on that. I think that, yeah, he does do that role very, very well. He does play that very, very well. But... I think there was a few things. Again, direction, which caused issues, and I'm not normally one to get this. I'm not normally the type of person to get this wrapped up on, say, like a makeup decision or a you know, like a wardrobe decision, makeup decision. But I feel like they made Anakin almost look like he was physically becoming evil. Like I'm sure he had like dark eyeliner and stuff like this. They really darkened his eyes. And I'm like, I see the point you're going for, but I feel like it's just being too heavy-handed. Like way too heavy-handed. They didn't need to change his appearance as drastically as they did. I think he could still have looked the same, but still had that internal struggle. Whereas the darkening of the eyes and stuff, it made him look almost like he was possessed. And I was like, oh, no, I think that's gone the wrong way. But again, his internal struggle, that I think is probably the best acting he did in the entire series. I love how I talk about such introduce someone else's cat like it's mine into the community. I love too. After all, I paid for these emotes. Here's the thing, if it's a cat on social media, then they are everybody's cat. Nam! Hello, I'm back. Welcome back, Nam. Welcome back. How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Samuel L. Jackson was also in Jumper. Very true. Fantastic actor as well. Love Big Sam. Ewan McGregor said Hayden gave ideas to play this part and to make it better, but Lucas didn't want to listen. Oh, you know, that doesn't surprise me either. Lucas has a massive ego. Like, huge ego. And to be fair, part of it is like, you know what? I kind of understand why. You created one of the most successful franchises in the world. From essentially a single film into a trio of films. But I think that overconfidence that what I do is great and is always great probably put him in bad stead. I feel like SLJ vouched for young Hayden or something. Oh, right, Samuel L. Jackson vouched for young Hayden or something. I can imagine that. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Because, yeah, Samuel L. Jackson was also in the prequel series, the prequel trilogy, wasn't he? Wasn't he? I think so. Yeah, he was. He was. So it would have worked with him on Star Wars. Now, I'm not the best, actually. I'm soaked head to toe from my walk, and now I look outside and it's sunny. Oh, Nam, that sucks. That absolutely sucks. But hopefully you can get yourself all dried off. I hope you get yourself all nice, warm and comfy, and you'll be feeling better in no time. But sending you all that positive energy and all that Limbo love, Nam. All of it. But I got 5 shiny Litwicks. Amazing. I'm still waiting for my first. Ideally, I need 2. Still not got one. Still not got one. Lucas! You dumb. You're so dumb. If Hayden ideas were listened, maybe 2 and 3 would have been better. Possibly. Possibly. And Samuel L. Jackson played Mace Windu. Thank you, Jay. Thank you very much. Spectre, I'm still looking for one more. Hopefully we'll get one. Hopefully we can get one. Robin, I doubt it. You can hold on to hope it makes you feel better. Hey, well, we never know. We will never know. But who knows? Maybe if he had if he had been given the chance, you never know. You never know. My target was 3 Litwicks, so Community Day was a success for me. That is the one. That is the one. If my siblings are looking for the shiny, oh, we're all on it. We're all on the hunt. Dragon Boy! Welcome in, Dragon Boy. How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you very, very much for joining us. Most importantly, though, mate, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? And Chags! Welcome in, Chags. How are you doing, mate? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, too. Thank you so, so much for joining us as well. Most importantly, though, Chags, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? For those of you who don't know Chags already, Chags is an absolute superstar streamer. Wonderful, wonderful content creator. Definitely deserves your support. So click that link, smash that follow button, and spread that Limbo love. Honestly, we adore Chags. Absolutely adore Chags. How's it going, though, mate? How's it going? I'm still doing community today, though, and I want to go out and walk again, but at the same time, I don't. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan was amazing. Ewan McGregor was fantastic. No question there. Hello there. I guess I'm just using incense for the rest. Oh, why not? Why not? I used to be part of the Star Wars community on amino apps, and honestly, it's such a toxic bunch nowadays. Everyone is arguing what's real, fake, canon, and not. Kind of sad. Yeah, and annoyingly, and the sad thing is I mean, it's sad that toxicity is there, but at the same time, you know, George Lucas has kind of put it on himself by almost overstretching and stuff like that. I'm trying out a couple new Pokemon Ultra Moon, Lewis. Oh, very nice, Dragon Boy. Which Pokemon? Which Pokemon? Limbo, I've sent a screenshot live in Discord. I'm in love with this mod pack. Do it, Chags. Send it in. Send it in. Spectre, 3 is my hopeful outcome. Yeah, I'll be happy with 2. At this point, as we're getting on with it, we've only got like 10 minutes left. I'll be happy with just 1. I have sent the cutest golems ever. Text. Do you have speech to text? Wait, can you get that on Twitch? I kind of want it. Yeah, Robert, it's annoying way if it expands the character, etc. It's canon to me. Yeah, I'm kind of with you there. Dragon Boy, beware, Midnight Lycanroc, and Pangoro so far. Good little team there, Dragon Boy. Good little set. No, on PC. Oh, I bet you could get it on PC. Give egg blocks. Give egg. Thank you. Thank you. Wait, so speech text is option on mobile. So I know that there are apps on mobile that you can use for speech to text. But I don't know if you can necessarily easily link them to use on Twitch on your mobile. I can imagine there's definitely some apps on the PC, though. I was kidding you, Fredo. I didn't know there was an option. Yeah, no, I think it should be an option. I think there probably is a way to do it. I've just not bothered looking yet. You mean like closed captioning? No. So, Rue, so I mean this not for when I'm streaming, but when, say, for example, if I'm watching somebody stream, to be able to. The main reason I thought about it is from when I'm working, so I can I'll always tune into Xena's streams, even though I'm in the van, and I'll just listen to it via the radio. But I then thought to myself, how good would it be if I could speak? And then Twitch just sent in as a message to Xena's stream, to Xena's chat, whatever I just said. Yeah, it'll be under accessibility settings on mobile. See, I'm wondering whether it's something that I think you'd need a third-party app to do it. I don't think you'd be able to do it within Twitch itself. I think it'd need to be a third-party app. Oh, we are so close to a 6 IV on that one. Fantastic. Oh, so close. So close. No way, I'm a check. If it is in the accessibility settings, I will be so impressed. Like, Twitch, well done. Whoop. Back round again. There we go. Take the egg. Give egg, please. Give egg, please. Come on, deadweight. Shine for me. Come on, deadweight. Can't wait. Can't wait for a shiny deadweight. And anyway, I'm done with community today. Now, Dex, Navin, Gulpin, and Oras. I'm 400 so far. You've got this. You've got this. Still no shiny. What's going on? I meant standard text-to-speech for mobile. So is it something, like, is there a standard text-to-speech in the Twitch app mobile? That would be so useful if so. I need to hurry up and remake Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, but it's on hold now and it should come out next year. Oh no. Hopefully it comes out. Hopefully it comes out soon. Spectre, it looks like once the Litwicks are gone, they will do Lampent raids. Once you caught it, then Litwicks will spawn with a higher shiny chance. Wait, what do you mean, Spectre? So they'll do, so if you do a Lampent raid after the community day and catch the Lampent, then Litwicks will spawn with a higher shiny chance after that. I didn't even know that was a thing. Also, I'm almost at full friendship with the Melbat in Pokemon Go! The boost to completion of the third circle was all because of the zoo trip. I showed it to the library and there was happy tears! Amazing, Dragon Boy! Well done! Well done! Top friend Melmetal. Now, basically, if you do the Lampent raid, around the area will spawn Litwicks with Community Day shiny chance. No, oh, right! For like 30 minutes. I didn't know that was a thing. I might have to do that then. And another non-shiny Litwick. I've not got the shiny look. I think it's relatively new. I like that, though. I like that. Again, trying to get people into raids and stuff like that as well. Pretty cool. Oh my gosh. Look at her butt. There we go. 170. What's 170 looking like? I was going to say something else, and then whatever it was you said just broke me. Oh my gosh. Look at her butt. Yeah, a bit of Sir Mix-a-Lot. Trying to stay on topic, trying to stay up with the kids with a song from the 80s. Maybe early 90s? Early 90s. Baby Got Back. I mean, that's when did Sir Mix-a-Lot release Baby Got Back? Oh, can anyone tell me in the chat? Does anyone find out? Sir Mix-a-Lot, Baby Got Back. When was that released? Robin, education time. I was 8 years old to find out that harvest mice like to crawl inside flowers to eat the pollen and sometimes fall asleep inside. Bet you found some mice in the park, sleep in the flowers. That is adorable, Robin. Honestly, top lesson. That's my favourite lesson of all time. Because that is cute. Also hoping the shiny will have sticky hold, which is a gamble. Gulpin the blue blob. Fingers crossed for you, Nam. Fingers crossed for you. I mean, could you ability patch it, ability capsule it if it's not? Mosshammer, welcome in, Mosshammer. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you so much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? I do hope you have a lovely, lovely time with us as well. For Masuda method, I can use a Japanese Ditto and Chinese Eevee, right? Exactly that. So yeah, so if you have a Japanese Ditto, as long as the other Pokemon you are breeding with a Japanese Ditto is not Japanese, then yes, Masuda method will work. So yeah, Japanese Ditto with a Chinese Eevee, with an English Eevee, with a Korean Eevee, with a French Eevee, Spanish Eevee, essentially anything that's not Japanese will trigger Masuda method with a Japanese Ditto. I hope that helps. Imagine you get shiny Salandit, then Litwick spawns after. I would be so hype. So unbelievably hype. Let's see where we're at. There we go. A small has popped up next to me. There's a mushroom, but it's not a shroomish. Oh, I'm guessing it would be Fungus. Kane, I can't play Pogo. My phone memory is overtaken by Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Oh, see, I've got Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. I think I've played it like once. But still got it. 1992. Thank you, Jay. Much appreciated. Yeah, as long as they're from the same area, it's the same region, as long as it's not the same language. Should I just use an Eevee I just hatched? Assuming that your Eevee that you've hatched. So what language game are you playing? Because that will determine what the language of the Eevee is. So if you're playing in English but using a Japanese Ditto and a Chinese Eevee, then the baby will be an English Eevee, which will still be able to be Masuda methoded with the Japanese Ditto. Good, how about you? Not too bad at all. Thank you very much for asking. To be fair, I'm not going to lie, I am struggling a little bit with my chronic neck and back pain. So it might be a shorter stream than usual today. But generally doing pretty good. Oh, got an egg. Now, I love Shiny Chandelure. It's a great shiny. Fantastic shiny Chandelure. Thankfully, I've already got one of those, which is why I only need 2 shiny Litwicks. But I don't think I'm getting one. I'm trying to have a full shiny team for Scarlet and Violet. Nice. What's the team going to be? What's the plan? Moss, I already have Shiny Greninja. Very nice. When did you get the Shiny Greninja? And yeah, that's it done. No shinies on Community Day for me. Kays, welcome in, Kays. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you very much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing, my friend? We'll get a quick shout-out going for you as well. For those of you who don't know Kays already, better known as Kaz Academy, Kays is an absolute superstar streamer. Rue, I think you beat me on that one. Rue. You got it. So yeah, Kays is an absolute superstar streamer, wonderful content creator. Definitely make sure to click that link, smash that follow button, and spread that Limbo love. But Kays, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? Right, let's see where we are in the chat as well. It's not a fungus. Okay, what is it then, Dragon Boy? What is it? English, yeah, that'll be right then. Electric Community Day done, it is. Okay, I'm just saving Dragonstone's Christmas event. That's the step up banner with a guaranteed legendary character. Best of luck, Kane, you got this. And now it's 5 PM, it is. Scarlet Violet has been verified that you can trade from other games yet. Not as such. Hasn't been confirmed yet at all. However, we do know that home compatibility will not be available immediately after its release. So yeah, normally it's about a month to 6 weeks before home access. Obviously, with BDSP and Legends Arceus, that was a little different. But generally, for the main series games, it tends to be about 4 to 6 weeks after release that Pokemon Home opens up for it as well. Jackson, I just got a shiny Litwick last minute. Oh, Jackson, I'm jealous. I am jealous. Mosshammer, they have revealed some of the Pokemon you can only trade from Pokemon Home. Where's that been revealed, Mosshammer? I've not seen any of that, and I was gonna say today. Actually, I went through the Scarlet and Violet website and haven't seen anything about that. Can you link me the source, please? Just because I'm trying to keep as much information as possible so that I can spread the good word. How do you hatch eggs faster? Two best ways to do it. Get yourself the oval charm, which makes eggs appear faster. And get yourself a Pokemon with Flame Body, Steam Engine, or the other one. There are 3 abilities you can get, which also speed up egg hatching. So I've got Colossal with Flame Body here. I think so. Maybe it's Steam Engine. Magma Armor. Thank you very much, Nam. Thank you very much, Jay Horner. Yeah, so I've got Flame Body on this one. Flame Body does that as well. So essentially, it halves the egg cycles. Okay, so I'm doing well. I got Xena's stream and now yours. Amazing, amazing. Love that. Oh, Dragon Ball is a Morlul. I can't believe I forgot about that. Robin as well. Thank you very much for that, Robin. Pokemon Flame Body ability makes eggs go hatch faster. True. Now I'm just stealing citrus berries from these gold pins. I don't feel bad at all. Claim them berries. Claim them. Why not? Moss, I'm just going to delete that message. Moss, we don't discuss leaks here because 90% of the leaks that come out before games are released are not true. So yeah, we don't discuss leaks here. We only discuss official information that's been released. Like I said, every single generation. I've been playing Pokemon since 1997-98 when they first came out. Every single generation, people leak stuff. Every single generation, 90% of it is completely incorrect, and it is just people popping it out there for clout. So yeah, so no, we don't consider any leak to be true, because like I said, 90% of the time they're not. I'm probably being kind by saying 90% as well. It's probably closer to 95, 99. Okay, I need a lot of legendary characters. I've only a couple. I want Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta that fuse into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Then I want legendary Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. And I have a powerful team. That is strong. That is strong. Wait, there are 3 abilities. I didn't know that, and I called myself a Pokemon trainer for 13 years. Well, I knew about the abilities, but I thought only Flame Body works. Yeah, so Flame Body and Magma Armor have been the 2 that have always worked. And then Steam Engine is the 3rd one that got added in this gen. But yeah, Magma Body and Magma Armor and Flame Body. Spectre, does anyone else have a spare Japanese Ditto so I can breed it with one of my Italian Dracovish? Because I'm trying to shiny hunt Dracovish. Spectre, you can use an English Ditto. You can use an English Ditto. If you've got an Italian Dracovish, then use an English Ditto, because that will still work. It's only it's only if you've got a language. It's only if the Pokemon you've got is a different language. So it doesn't have to be Japanese. But Japanese just tends to be the one that people tend to get. Magma body and flame armor. Magma body and flame armor sound cooler. You know what? I will take that. I will take that. Pokemon Company, sign me up. My phone's on. Give me a call. Oh, Jackson actually makes a very good point there. Yeah, so the fossils from this gen, they can't breed. So yes, you can't Masuda method Dracovish, Arctovish, Arctozolt, or Dracovish, Arctovish, Dracozolt, Arctozolt. Yeah, you can't breed those. You can breed the old fossils, but not the new ones. But yeah, thank you for that one, Jackson. I had completely forgotten about that. I hope the new Pokemon, what's his name? The opposite of Ceruledge? Armor Rouge? I hope he gets Magma Armor. That would only make sense. Yo, that is the one. That is the one. And now, that's the soft reset method for the new fossils, right? Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that. So yeah, the only way you can, essentially the only way you can hunt for the fossils is to, yeah, go to there and soft reset. Not trying to sound like overconfident or anything, but I did breed Dracovish and I got Dracovish eggs. Okay. Right. I'm gonna test it. Like I said, I'm 90% certain that it's not possible to do in the game. Like that isn't possible, but only way to test it, only way to find out is to check. So let's have a little look. The old fossils can because they evolve. I'm not sure if it's because they can evolve. I think it's just because they've been in the gens for longer, so we know. So we now know how to breed them, I suppose. But I don't think it's necessarily because they can evolve. Pretty sure he gets flash fire. Oh, that would have been cool though. Would have been very cool. Okay, so let's talk to this lady here. Let me go to my dittos. We'll just pop that one in. 'Cause it doesn't really matter, we're just seeing if we can do it. And then let's see one of the others as well. Let's just see if I've got Dracovish. Yeah, I've got one there. I've got one battle ready as well. So there we go. So we'll put a Dracovish in, or we'll put a Ditto in, and let's see what happens. Like I said, I'm pretty certain they can't breed. Pretty certain. Is everything okay? Ditto and Dracovish doing just fine, though they don't seem like playing together at all. So no, they won't breed. That's definitely the they don't breed message. But I'll double check. Yeah, definitely. Definitely can't breed. See, that is now confirmed 100%. If you have Dracovish eggs, then they are not legitimate. That is 100% confirmed. Alright, so let's take those back out and head back to do our breedings. Let's take the Ditto back. Take the Dracovish back. And let me just sort the boxes back out again. Dracovish over there. And Ditto. Ditto there. Fabulous! And back up to here, and there we go. Right, let's see where I was at. Pretty sure it's flash fire. New ones can't. Yeah, we've definitely confirmed that now. So yeah, the new Dracovish, Dracozol, Arctovish, and Arctozol do not breed. They cannot breed. It is not possible to legitimately get an egg with those Pokemon in. So what I'm going to do for them Digger Bros, get a turn and save, then talk to the last till I run out, then reset. Best thing to do. Best thing to do. Oh, K is with a posture check and a stretch. Do appreciate that, mate. There's a posture check and a stretcheroo. Oh. Oh, I think I stretched too hard, made myself cough. Arm Rouge, yes. Personally like him more than Ceruledge, because Ceruledge is, I don't know, too edgy for my taste. 3 edgy, 5 me. Yeah, Dracovish cannot breed, that is undeniable fact. I thought that was it. Aerodactyl says hello. Oh yeah, Aerodactyl doesn't evolve. Aerodactyl. Yeah, forgot about that one. Easily done. Dracovish. Not sure what autocorrect was going for there. Kays, it's going. Just enjoy my weekend. That is what we like to hear, Kays. That is what we like to hear. Mosshammer, how long do you think it will take to get a shiny Eevee? Could be as quick as a single egg. Could be like multiple times over odds. There's no real way to say whether it's going to be quicker or slower. The only thing you can do is improve your odds as best as possible. Get yourself the shiny charm, Masuda method breeding, get yourself the oval charm so the eggs are produced quicker, and make sure you got a Pokemon with flame body, steam engine, or magma armor so the eggs hatch quicker. Once you've done that, it's just a matter of luck. After that. Yeah, both Cerebi and Bulbapedia says Sword and Shield fossils can't breed. I thought so. Yeah, I was going to say, I was pretty certain on that. Yeah, that's the not breed message. Thank you, Nam. Much appreciated as well. Moss, would I get better odds, or like the eggs will hatch faster if I use 2 EVs? So you don't get better odds. The eggs won't hatch faster, but the eggs will appear quicker. If you use a Ditto, the eggs don't appear as quick if you're using Pokemon from the egg group. But the difference is so minimal, especially if you've got the oval charm. It doesn't make a difference. Ditto is worth it for the fact that you can get, once you've got a good Ditto, that can literally just stay there. So that's why. But yeah, the difference is minimal, absolutely minimal. Not like better to use Ditto. That's what I'd say as well. Yeah. I watched a YouTube video last night and said if you don't use Ditto, eggs hatch faster. So the eggs don't hatch faster, but they will appear quicker. Oh, actually, that's not a bad ability. Not a bad nature. That's pretty solid, to be fair. Okay, I'm gonna definitely now do Dragonite then, seeing as I have 2 Dragonite. Why not Spectre? Why not? But yeah, so sadly, yeah, the Gen 8 fossils, the Sword and Shield fossils, cannot be bred, unfortunately, not even with a Ditto. But yeah, Dragonite and a shiny Dragonite as well would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. Didn't know if it was true. Yeah, so they are technically correct, but it's not a massive difference. Like I said, if you've got the oval charm, it's completely negligible. Robin, I haven't been shiny hunting in ages. I haven't played Pokemon in ages either.
Doing idiot things because they're idiots.
Pretty standard. I really have to get back into it. It's such a drag to start all over with my new account. Oh, Robin, yeah, I remember, yeah, because you wanted the new OT. Yeah, no, that sucks. But the thing is, once you do it, you're there. And I'd say, to be fair, you've got two options. Either wait to get Scarlet and Violet, and then start afresh there, because you would be starting afresh anyway, or start afresh on Sword and Shield and see how you go, see how you do, see how you get through. Dragon Ball, I'm also working on a new deck that I'm trying out in Duel Links. Is an archetype called Super Heavy Samurai. Nice. I'm just picturing a sumo wrestler with a samurai sword. Kea, welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? Love the Mission Impossible redeem. But Kaya, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? And what are we shiny hunting today? Still on the little Salandit hunt, the little shiny Salandit. It'll come. It'll come. It'll come. Give egg blocks. Robin, at the very least, I plan on buying the online package this Wednesday. Amazing. Well, if you need any help, Robin, if you need any help in Pokemon, let me know. Once you've got the online stuff, then obviously I can trade with you and all stuff like that. So anything you need, let me know. Robin Sky, shiny female Salandit. No. Drop the female. Shiny Salandit. We're just looking for a shiny Salandit. It doesn't matter if it's male or female, because I need a shiny Salandit and I need a shiny Salazzle. So yeah, it doesn't matter if it's female. Doesn't matter if it's female. Everyone comes in and says it, but no. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me. If we get a male Salandit, then I will only want female. But if I get a female, then I'm still happy to get both. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, I think I'll go play Pokemon as I need to complete it and fill the decks to get Shiny Charm and Masuda Method Pokemon. 100%. To be fair, the Shiny Charm is 100% worth it. It makes such a massive difference. Even Masuda Method, it's not the biggest jump, but it's a noticeable difference. Jay, Magma Armor is replacing Sword and Shield by Steam Engine. Slugma, Magcargo, and Camerupt aren't in the game. Yo, are those the only ones? Just Adriel, welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're having a wonderful day, and thank you very much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? But thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for sharing your community here with us. Massively appreciate that. So thank you so much. But most importantly, how was your stream? What have you been up to? Let us know. Tell us in the chat. Speak to me. For those of you who have come in with a raid, if you don't know who I am, my name is Limbo Lewis, also known as Twitch Jesus. I am a Pokemon streamer on 4 days a week. Those are Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays from 2 PM BST on each of those days as well. But yeah, honestly, lovely to have you in here. For those of you who don't know Just Adriel, I'm going to be doing exactly the same thing. Make sure to drop a quick follow across there. See how... make sure you drop in a follow. That way we can find out when they're next streaming. We can jump in, catch one of their streams as well. I'm sure they are absolutely amazing. I'm sure they're absolutely fantastic. But yeah, make sure to click that link, drop a follow, smash the follow button. You're going to absolutely... hopefully, absolutely adore Adriel's content. But yeah, drop in a quick follow now. Oh, a little bit of Minecraft content as well. We do like a little bit of Minecraft. Can't go wrong. It does make me think about bringing our Minecraft series back. It does make me think about it. Makes me think about it. Spectre, I'm a madman, I'm doing Masuda method without the shiny charm. And to be fair, I still recommend getting the shiny charm. It makes a big difference.
I've got a lovely bunch of Dragon Balls. Here they are all sitting in a bunch.
1 star, 2 star, all as big as my head. Give them a toss, the planet across, that's how Twitch Jesus wins. Bye-bye! We love the Dragon Ball redeem! Oh, we love it so much. Maybe that will bring us the shiny look that we've been looking for as well. Where am I? There we go. I'm gonna laugh so hard if he gets a male shiny Salandit. Like I said, Robin, I am very happy to get a shiny male Salandit. Very, very happy to get a male shiny one because I need Salandit anyway. Mars, I have everything except shiny charm. Would it be worth it to stop my hunt and get the shiny charm? 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. Completely recommend it. Completely recommend it. Why would you not make it easier for yourself? That's my question. And to be fair, completing the Pokedex in Sword and Shield is so easy. So easy. Not a problem. That being said, Moss, if you are looking for any version exclusives that you can't get, feel free to join our Discord. We have a special section called Pokemon Squad Ups and Trades. It is a place where you can go in, request things to trade, offer things to trade, and then you will be able to, and hopefully we'll have people in the community that can help you out. We do have a lot of rules in there as well to make sure that people aren't trading hacked, cloned, genned, or otherwise illegitimate Pokemon, simply because we don't want to see anybody getting permabanned from the Pokemon series. It has happened to people in the community already. It's happened to other streamers that we know of. So, yeah, nobody's safe from it. When it comes to it, anything that's cracking down on hacked Pokemon is a good thing. So feel free to use the Discord to find yourselves any of the Pokemon that you might be missing for your Sword and Shield decks. And hopefully, you'll get that shiny charm in no time. Really, yes, the daycare is Ditto's home now. It's where it lives. Man, I don't have the shiny charm or the oval charm. Completely recommend them. Completely recommend them. Shiny charm makes it easier, Moss, but I believe you can get a shiny whether or not you got the charm. That is true. So yeah, so when it comes to it, it's all down to odds, and shiny charm just improves your odds. Moss, is it worth it to hunt for it? 1,000,000,000%. I need to think of bigger numbers to sort of point out how definite how worth it is. Kaya, I've been cracking eggs without the charm because I've not felt like finishing and finalising my decks yet. And like I said, it just makes a big difference. It just makes a big, big difference. Oh man, Yu-Gi-Oh! I haven't played that in years either. Now I'm down to download it again. Why not? Why not? And now I've got to go now. Bye. No problem at all. Now I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and we will definitely catch up on the flip side as well. But lovely to see you, Nam. Lovely to see you. And Kaya, I've been good, tired from unpacking. I finally got shelves and furniture to pack my boxes. So I've been running like a nutcase. Oh, bless you, bless you. But hopefully you get a chance to rest and relax now. Dragon Boy, I made some pretty good decks. One friend who inspired me to make ones that I've never used before and still turn out great. Love that, Dragon Boy, love that. And there we go, finally got out of the raid. The Deadly Sheep! Welcome in, the Deadly Sheep. How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. And thank you very, very much for joining us. Most importantly, though, Deadly Sheep, how are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? Dragon Boy, I can remember using this archetype deck. Egyptian style, old school, really annoying, and trap/chain cards all the time. Kinda is the pranks, but I forgot my username. Ah! Oh, we love the cute walk. We love the cute walk. Well, in Shining Pearl, the Shine Charm only works on eggs. That is true as well. That is true as well. Also, a quick reminder to everybody, if you haven't followed the channel already, now is a fantastic time to do it, to make sure that you are always alerted to any future streams, because I will not be streaming tomorrow, unfortunately. I will be working, but I will be back again on Monday for Max Raid Mondays, which is where we do Sword and Shield, Dynamax Dens, not Adventures, Dynamax Dens, all stream long. A chance for you to show off your Pokemon on stream, your shinies, your legendaries, anything you like. And the advantage there as well is that you do not need the DLC to join us. Excuse me. If you have Sword and Shield, the base game, and you have Nintendo Online, you are more than welcome to join us some dens on Monday as well. Very excited. Moss, I need a little under 100. Is it worth it for the shiny charm? Oh, definitely, Moss. 100, you can do that in a day. Easy. 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 That'll take you no time at all. You got this. You got this. And Adriel, small and raidy raid. It was a good stream. How's yours? Thank you so much for asking. It's been a lot of fun, to be fair. We've been discussing Harry Potter. We've been discussing a bit of Star Wars. We've been hatching eggs and not getting any shinies. I did the community day on Pokemon Go and got no shinies. My shiny luck is so broken. So broken. Okay, I'm AFK for a bit. Gonna shove Baby Boy into his PJs and see if he goes sleepy. No worries, Kaya. No worries. I hope Baby Boy gets a nice bit of sleep and we will catch up. We will catch up. And Jay, they are the only three with magnet armor. Check multiple sources, Lewis. I appreciate that, Jay. I appreciate that. So maybe that's why Steam Engine got added in. Robin, Kaya, finishing your deck really is priority. I can remember soft resetting 5,000 times to get Shiny Cobalion in Pokemon Black, so I was too lax to finish it. I regret it deeply because I got it on 8K something. Oh, yeah, no, I would definitely recommend the decks. Definitely recommend the decks. Spectre, where do you get the Oval Charm? I would, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I think it's Sirchester. I think it's Morimoto. You have to battle Morimoto in the hotel in Sirchester. But best thing to do, go onto Bulbapedia and search Oval Charm. That will give you the definitive answer. Lewis, guess who's just upgraded their phone for the first time in 5 years? Lee, no way, no way. Got anything good? What were you on before? No, I'm probably similar to you. I do upgrade my phone every now and again. But it's generally to not the newest phone. So I'm on an iPhone, but I'm like 4 generations back. And before that, I think I'd had the same iPhone SE for like 3 upgrades. I like it. It does what I want. Okay, Inspector from the same place to get Shiny Charm? I don't think it's the same person, though. I might be wrong. Robin, first you have to beat the entirety of Pokemon Sword and Shield base game and become champion of Galar before you can pick up the Oval Charm. Once you manage that, head to the building next to the Pokemon Center in Sirchester. Within, you'll find a number of NPCs that are actually based on Game Freak developers. You can get one from them. Thank you for that, Robin. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Blaze. Wagsted? Silly Blaze. From Morimoto into Sirchester. Thank you very much, Jake. Thank you very much. Kind of missed the emote now. Oh, no, Roo, no. Blaze, wait, what? I missed the Star Wars talk. It's all good, Blaze. It's all good. We'll chat again. Okay, Lewis, why are you still under the weather? Just stop it. To be fair, I am better now. I'm not feeling under the weather. I just still have the tail end of the cough. And part of that is because I've got damaged sinuses anyway, so I generally tend to struggle to shake coughs and stuff like that. You did the Litwick Community Day, I assume? I did, and got 0 shinies out of it. You need some shine luck options for your Limbooks like Xena has. Maybe that's an idea, Robin. Maybe I need to try and get some shine luck thrown in that way. English Viking with the follow. English Viking, thank you so much for the follow. Hugely appreciated. So thank you so much. But most importantly, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? And I hope you have a wonderful time with us as well. But thank you so much for joining us. Jackson, my luck is also broken from certain method. Oh, which method, Jackson? Yep, you did. I do hope you do get better soon, though. Thank you very much. Do appreciate that. A lot. Dragon Boy, if we were close to this and had some Litwick shinies, I'd totally add you and give you one. No worries, Dragon Boy. To be fair, I need them with my OT anyway, so there's no stress. And English Viking, it's all good, bro. Just got done with a Litwick day. How did it go, English Viking? How did it go? I was semi doing it because I was streaming at the same time. But I maybe caught like 30, 40, maybe 50 Litwicks. Didn't get a single shiny. Not a single one. How did you do? How did you do? I want to hear you got at least 3. At least 3. How's you? Not too bad, my friend. Not too bad. Thank you so much for asking, though. Massively appreciated. Robin, yeah, how dareth he be under the weather? You're ruining our mood till I'm feeling well. It's obviously a joke. We hope you feel better soon. I know, Robin. Thank you so much, though. Thank you so much. Jackson, legendary DAs, grab them in particular. Fair, fair, fair. Maybe you just need to shake it up a bit. Do something else for a while, then get back into it. I got about 6 shinies, I think, out of 40-ish. Viking, you have the luck. You have the luck. But that is fantastic news there, my friend. Fantastic news. It does mean you essentially have that full line shiny now. Litwick, Lampent, Chandelure, Bish Bash Bosh, shiny, Dex, done. Love it. Absolutely love it. It's very nice. I'm not going to brag. I'm going to say please. Yeah, please don't. Jackson, I got a shiny Grookey today. 164 eggs. Smashed it, Jackson. Absolutely smashed it. Love to see it. Oh, that's another one with the right IVs and right nature. Okay. That's no good, though. What's the ability on this one? Corrosion, which is the hidden ability. So it's the non-hidden ability, but the Oblivious is... Keep hold of it for the time being. Keep hold of it. That's 2 full Evo lines, Fire. Smashed it. A few rubbish levels, though, like level 98 was my weakest. Oh, like 98 CP. Gotcha. But that doesn't matter, though, does it? The CP number isn't important. It's the level. Oh no, more importantly, the IVs. So you want like 3-star? 3-star when you rank it. Lee, I actually do upgrade to the latest. That's why I don't do it too often. But as I'm getting back into Pokemon Go and it was freezing a bit on my Samsung 8, I've now got the S22 Ultra. Very nicely. Very nice. Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome, and the Dimmadopest redeem we have on this chat, no question. Are the starters shiny locked, or did you hatch it? In that case, well done. So the starters in Sword and Shield are shiny locked when you're getting them from the Professor. Hatching them, they are not shiny locked. But when you get them from the Professor, see, in other words, you can't soft reset at the Professor to get the shiny, but you can breed them to get the shinies. Done the evolution, saved a few in case a few mates need 1 or 2 to make their set. Viking, absolute superstar, MVP, quality, love it. Yeah, hatched it, there we go. Okay, I'm about to enter a haunted grocery store for Totem Mimikyu. Here we go. You got this, Dragon Boy, you got this. Exactly, Robin. Ask if he wants a hug. Important questions. Important questions well asked. Do you want a hug? A hug? You can have hug. Oh yeah, Jay, good point there. Yeah, in Sword and Shield, bred Pokemon have a 15 out of 16 chance of being Star Sparkles and 1/16 being Square Sparkles. The odds are reversed for standard Overworld. This is true. There is also the fact with marks. Marks are only available on Overworld Pokemon, on encounters, not on hatches, not on statics. Time to beat Morimoto's cheeks! You got it, Spectre. You got this. Poor Morimoto. An English Viking. I wish I got into shiny hunting sooner, but the only shiny I would want on any game is a Machamp. Shiny Machamp is so cool. Love shiny Machamp. And so I've got quite a lot of battle ready Pokemon, but whenever I go for a den, like a Dynamax den that needs a fighting type, I'm always picking out the green Machamp, the Hulk, the Hulk. Hulk is here. Hulk is here. Yeah, Shiny Machamp is amazing. Love Shiny Machamp. I'm still thinking about the next Pokemon Shiny hunt. Still don't know. What is a very, very beautiful Shiny Limbo? Oh, there are so many. There were so many. Okay, I'm going to give you two options, Blaze. I'm going to give you two options. One of them is very hard. One of them is a little bit easier. For me, the Galarian Zigzagoon line is chef's kiss. So, so good. So I'm going to throw Galarian Zigzagoon at you as one option. But the tough option, Milotic. Milotic, incredible shiny, one of the worst ones to breed for. But yeah, Phoebus has like the worst. It's like really high egg cycles, so it takes ages to hatch them.
Because I'm a potato.
Yeah, it takes ages to hatch them. I think Phoebus can breed, but I'm not sure. Maybe Phoebus can't breed. It's only the Milotic that can, which makes it even worse. But at the very least, it's just because it's a very, very hard one to breed up. I might have one hiding in my Black 2 game because I transferred it with Shiny Graveler from Pokemon Pearl for DS. Nice. I did some Litwick today, only for an hour or so, and I got 5 shinies. I'm so jealous. So jealous. Oh, that made me think of 2 nicknames. Eric Banner or the Hulk. Great shouts, great shouts. One of the nicknames I used to do for Machamps was Goro, as in the character in Mortal Kombat. Because he has 4 arms as well. Oh, Milotic. Why is it? Yes, that's why it's hard. That's the one. Robin, I used to go out on Halloween with friends and I'd act as a victim, running up strangers and hugging them while my friends dressed up as clowns and whatnot, saying stuff like, please don't let go, or they know what you did. I've been hit once by a stranger and creeped him out. Look forward to next Halloween. I was going to say, yeah, please be careful with things like that, Robin, because obviously, you know, some people don't like to be touched. Some people don't want to be involved in people's pranks. You don't, when it comes to it, you don't always know what people are going through as well. So yeah, so please try and keep that to people that you know, not complete strangers, because that can be really, really mean. I bet Morimoto didn't expect to face 2 Urshifu. Oh yeah, Spectre, because I am a potato. I asked you this question earlier on, because you mentioned about getting the 2 Urshifus. What did you do? Did you start your game over again, or did you just happen to have both versions of the game? Blaze, like that. That's the one. Yep. And English, I'm a PS5 COD player, but while waiting for Modern Warfare 2, I've been getting back into Pokemon with my son. Between us, we have every Pokemon game on the Switch. He has one half, I have the other. Love that, Viking. Absolutely love that. Yeah, I'll be honest. I haven't touched a console that's not a Nintendo console since the PS3. Mostly because I mostly play on PC, and, well, you know, PC, console, it's an obvious choice. And you know what, I used to really enjoy, things like Battlefield and stuff like that as well. I've gone away from FPSs now, I'm not gonna lie, I've gone away from them because they're just the same thing every single year. But I never got on with COD. Never got on with COD. Battlefield I thought was fantastic, but COD I never got on with. Simply with the fact it's so linear. There's no, like, movement at all. And it always bothered me a little bit. But that being said, COD multiplayer was kind of fun. It was kind of fun. But love that, introducing your son to the Pokemon world. That is beautiful. Love to see it. Love to see it. Jackson, let's see if Lugia likes me. Hopefully. Corvic Day, welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're having a wonderful day, and thank you so much for joining us. Most importantly, though, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Hey, I've never used Twitch before. You're the first streamer I've ever watched. Well, it's lovely to have you in here. Welcome in. I hope we give you a good idea of what Twitch is like. But thank you so much. Honestly, massively appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful time with us as well. Viking, I'm still yet to get the expansion pass online, but it's near the end of this game until Violet Scarlet. I might wait until that to drop before I commit. I think that's fair. I would say that the expansion pass, the DLC, that is what makes Sword and Shield worth it. It is so good. It is unbelievably good. I can't recommend the expansion pass enough. But yeah, like you said, Scarlet and Violet is very close to coming out, so if you get Scarlet and Violet on release, I would say it's probably not worth getting the DLC unless you plan to go back and play Sword and Shield again. Anyway, sorry, I just got in all excited about new gadget. How are you, Lewis? I'm gonna get comfy now. Into cozy clothes, make a decaf, coffee, Baileys. Why not? Treat yourself. Treat yourself. Dragon Boy, Libo, I might have a TikTok saved of a fight between Goro and Machamp. It's hilarious when Goro gets annoyed by the fact Machamp only said its own name. Amazing, Dragon Boy. Unfortunately, as it's a TikTok, I can't watch it. But yeah, I'm sure it's a lot of fun as well. What's the best with Melodic? Cute Charm? It's very beautiful, shiny. It is very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. I think Melodic gets Marvel Scale, which is by far and away its best ability. I think it gets Marvel Scale. Spectre, I have 3 accounts on my Switch, so I use one on my second account. Gotcha. Trying to get away from it, but I got into zombies. I heard people got into zombies. My son loves Pokemon. His favourite is Skull Bunny. Your son has taste, Viking. Your son has fantastic taste. PC over console, that's an obvious choice, and that was the beginning of the end. Ominous music playing. It's not exactly sure why I just thought of this, but I was playing Pokemon called Latios. Nice, Kays. Nice. Lewis, I'm not exactly sure why I just thought of this, but oh, sorry. No, that's so nice to hear. And you couldn't have asked for a better streamer to watch first. Lee, you're too kind. You're far too kind. Jay, Lewis, I'm currently doing a perfect Dex run in PLA. Got 13 out of 242 in 75 hours, 30 minutes so far. Mate, you've got this, Jay. You've got this. Love seeing a perfect Dex run. I started doing that and then just kind of fell off of it. I've done the sword run through, so I started watching to see what people do on theirs. I mean, it's too late to expansion pass yet, depending on how Scarlet does. If it flops, then back to sword I'll go. Right, I mean, honestly, I can't at all picture any way that Scarlet and Violet are going to flop. Generally, the main series game for each generation tends to do very, very well. The weakest in the series have been Gen 5 and Gen 6, so Black and White and X and Y. However, anyone that's played Black and White and X and Y will then come out of the woodwork to tell you that they are 2 of the greatest games in the franchise. So, yeah, even Pokemon's poor attempts have done incredibly well. So, for example, what I'm going to be doing is I'll be getting Scarlet and Violet on release. I will essentially start doing a playthrough of Scarlet and Violet here on stream. I'll be playing one on stream, I'll be playing one off stream, and I will also be carrying on with the Sword and Shield streams for a while, at least until Christmas, maybe a little bit longer. So you will still have at least somebody else to play with if you do want to go back into it as well. Morimoto has been defeated! Nice, Spectre. Nice. I'll go with Marvel Scale Melodic next then. You've got this, Blaze. You got this. So I have to disagree, Lewis. Competitive is really good on Melodic. That is also true. Rue has a good point. I would say, yeah, competitive or Marvel Scale, both are fantastic on Melodic. It makes the Pokemon run in a different way, but both are good options. Best part is when Goro meets Machamp into the wall and then thinks he's won, but then suddenly zooms in on the wall. Boom, Machamp pops back out, like pop goes the weasel. Dragon Boy, this sounds to me like Death Battle. So this, because I'm kind of feeling like this has happened in Death Battle. So either that's Death Battle that have just like cropped down their videos from YouTube, or somebody is copying them. It sounds like it's gonna be one of those two. Oh lordy, don't mention that name in my presence. I hope the egg hunting stays the same in Gen 9. I can only imagine it will. Yeah, Melodic has Marvel Scale or competitive and hidden ability cute charms. Yeah, that's one of the situations where the hidden ability isn't really the best one. I'm pre-ordering next week. My son wants Violet, so I'll have Scarlet. It's a good idea, Viking. Good idea. I'm going to say, because myself and Xena are both streamers. In fact, let's give Xena a quick shout out here as well. She's my wife! She's my wife! Xena and I are going to get Scarlet and Violet between us. And like I said, I'm going to do Scarlet on stream, Xena's going to do Violet on stream, and we're going to do the opposite off stream as well. But yeah, I'm so excited for it now. So excited. That's the one. I'll go for that one. Good one. Nice. My daughter wants Violet. To be fair, I'm excited for both. Spectre, how many Pokemon in the Pokedex? Because I'm trying to figure out how many I need to catch. 400 in the Sword and Shield Dex. Just 400. So if I go here onto Pokedex. Because you don't need to do them all. Yeah, it's 400. 400 for the Sword and Shield Dex. I also have no idea, just like the video overall. Fair enough, fair enough. Robin, Bold Milotic with Marvel Scale is my favourite build. Marvel Scale, Recover, Haze, Scald, and Mirror Coat. Yo, Robin, that is a shout. That is a shout. And Spectre, I'm on 332. Okay, so 64 to go. Easily done. Easily done. You've got this, Spectre. You've got this. Full faith, my friend. Full faith. However, on that note, I was really trying to stretch it. I know that we are so close to our normal time, but I can't lie to you. I am in absolute agony now. Absolute agony. For those of you who don't know, I suffer with chronic pain in the neck and back, and it was causing me some issues at the start of the stream. I did my little stretch. I did my little stretch after, but during the break. But unfortunately, it's not really helped. It's not really helped. So what we'll do is we will look to end the stream here, but we will raid out, so please stick around for the raid. Let me just catch up on the bits of chats as well. What is it about Pokemon that was hooked? People who played it as a kid have never left it behind. Viking, 100%. I've been playing this game since 97, 98 and never put it down. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Spectre, what is after Pyukumuku? Best thing to do, Spectre, go onto Bulbapedia. Type in Sword and Shield Dex, and it will give you the full list of the Pokemon in the Sword and Shield Dex for you in order as well. You can also go on to Cerebi. You can check the decks on Cerebi. Both websites are absolutely fantastic. Bulbapedia and Cerebi are great options for that sort of information there as well. Robin, it's okay, Louise. Go lie in bed for a bit. Have some dinner with Xena. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Hope you feel better for work tomorrow and see you again next week. Robin, thank you so much. But yeah, I'm going to say I'll give myself a chance to rest and stretch out. Hopefully work isn't too hard and too stressful tomorrow as well. But we'll see how we go from there. But yeah, so like I said, we're going to look to raid out now. So please stick around for the raid. If you do stick around for the raid, you will gain additional channel points to use on this channel for the next time you are here. And you are always going to be more, when we bring back viewer battles, which will be coming back soon. When we bring back viewer battles, people who come across with the raids will have higher priority to take part in the battles. So always worth sticking around for the raid. There are many bonuses for that as well. But let me have a little look to see who we've got to raid across to, as I explain what else is going on in the coming days. So like I said, I am not streaming tomorrow, unfortunately, as I will be working. However, Xena is going to be streaming tomorrow. Amazing! So Xena's going to be streaming tomorrow from 9 AM BST till around about 1 PM BST. And for those of you who don't know Xena already, she is an incredible Pokemon content creator, an amazing streamer. Screams at every single shiny she finds as well. And is my wife. She's my wife! She's my wife! So click the link, smash the follow button, spread that limbo love. I will be there in the chat tomorrow as well. I'll be working, but I will be there in the chat. So yeah, we'll be looking forward to seeing you all in Xena's channel tomorrow as well. And tomorrow, I believe it's a continuation of the Nuzlocke. Yeah, I think she's taking on the Victory Road in her Nuzlocke on Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. So that's going to be amazing. That is going to be the one. Okay, so I'm just having a little look here as well as to who we've got to raid across to. Okay, right, okay, so I'm going to go somewhere that I haven't been to in a while. But is a wonderful streamer friend of ours, an absolutely outstanding artist as well. Currently doing an art stream. But honestly, this guy is an absolute superstar. Wonderful, wonderful streamer. Genuinely amazing person as well. Like I said, we haven't had a chance to raid across this way in a long time. So, let me get the raid messages into the chat. So there we go. If you are a subscriber, please copy this first message with a Twitch Jesus emotes. If you are not a subscriber, then please copy this message with a Twitch raid rockets. When we get across to Mr. Empoleon Whisperer, also known as Daniel, when we get across to Daniel's stream, we will be pasting those messages in the chat so he knows exactly where all the Limbo lovers come from. And when we get in there, we are going to get the hype going. We are going to get that chat pumping. We're going to get the roof jumping. It is going to be absolutely amazing. It looks like he's currently watching... He's currently watching a little bit of Phineas and Ferb as part of his uni work. Either that or he's skiving off. So we're going to get in there and try and get him doing some art again. Let's get some hype going in that chat when we get across there. But like I said, I'm not streaming tomorrow, but I will be streaming again on Monday from Max Raid Mondays, where we are going to be doing as many Dynamax dens as possible. No DLC required. Oh, we absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. But yes, so like I said, we are now going to raid across. But like I said, I will be streaming again on Monday. I can't wait to see you all again. That is from 2 p.m. BST. Very excited. And hopefully we'll get some good dens done. But yeah, all I've got left to say now is thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for all of you taking part and just being amazing. Honestly, I love you all so much. So massive Limbo loves for each and every one of you. But honestly, I cannot wait to see you all again. So all I've got left to say now is thank you so much for being here. I truly hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your morning, day, afternoon, evening, or night, depending on where you are in the world. I can't wait to see you all again next time. Monday, 2 p.m. BST. Take care. Bye-bye!